This is Eat, Drink, Smoke.
Do you want to give back to an individual with disabilities and help change a life? The Guide Dog Foundation and America's Vet Dogs are seeking volunteers to help raise future guide or service dogs. Puppy raisers provide loving homes for puppies until they are old enough to begin formal training. Help raise an adorable pup into a future guide or service dog for a person who is blind, visually impaired, a veteran, or a first responder. Visit puppy.guidedog.org to learn more. That's guidedog.org. Sponsored by the Guide Dog Foundation.
RSV, a virus that causes infections of the lungs and lower respiratory tract, spreads easily and quickly among infants and children. In fact, RSV is the leading cause of hospitalization in infants. Hi, I'm Representative Lauren Matsumoto from Hawaii and Women in Government Board Chair. Believe it or not, RSV is so widespread, almost all children are infected by H2. But now, there are more ways to help protect families from serious illnesses and diseases like RSV. Talk to your doctor about preventative options today. For more, visit womeningovernment.org.
The journey continues. Welcome to Artesia Bulldog Football on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP and online at ksvptv.com. Today, your Bulldogs begin their journey towards Big Blue in the NMAA 5A State Tournament as they take on the Hilltoppers of Los Alamos High. Artesia Bulldog Football on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP and online at ksvptv.com is presented by Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center, and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia General Hospital, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Police Department, Big O Tires, Bob Reed Pest Control, Buckhorn Productions, LLC, Business Notions, Kane Electric Supply, Central Valley Electric, Cisco Equipment, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, Dooley's Auto Sales, Edge Safety, ENMU Portales, and ENMU Roswell, Faith Baptist Church, Forest Tire, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block of Artesia, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Hawker & Sons, J&J Home Care, JS Ward, KFC of Artesia, La Fonda, Lois Oliver Real Estate, Maupin & Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Pepsi, Pressure Services LLC, Primary Residential Mortgage, Richland Motors, Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway Enchanted Lands, Roswell Seed Company, Smile Expressions, Southwest Printers, Sun Country Garden Center, Tate Branch of Artesia, Turpinning & Sons Mortuary, Trustmark Roofing, University of New Mexico, Wilbanks Trucking, and Sandy Stockton and State Farm of Artesia. Now, on to the action.
Hey there, Bulldog fans. Joe B. Hodling here, joined by Coach Jeremy Maupin of the Artesia Bulldogs. And it's finally here. It's upon us, Coach, this afternoon, taking on the Los Alamos Hilltoppers in the first round of the playoffs. But before we talk about practice and the things that you guys have done to get ready for Los Alamos, let's talk a little bit about the final game of the season. A couple of weeks ago, you had Mayfield in here at Bulldog Bowl, and you got the big win to finish out the season strong. Go visit about that game.
Yeah, I mean, really challenge the guys that we wanted to finish what we call season number 2 on a high note and have some momentum going into the playoffs. And I thought really all three facets of the game came out. We had a big kick return. We went 100% from PAT, had a fake in there, had just kind of a whole team effort, played good on offense, moved the ball consistently, defense, several turnovers, and, really we gave up the block punt late, which led to their touchdown, or we may have kept them out of the end zone. So just kind of an overall really good team effort. We got to play a ton of guys. At one point where we have so many guys, I'm like, I need an X, 2, Y, Z, and you 4 go in and the 4 are coming out, and we were just rotating guys like that just to give everybody a little experience, and hopefully that pushes us forward in the next couple years, getting some guys some experience there. But just overall proud of our guys and the way they finished that game and played well, and excited to get going in the playoffs.
Well, so you get that win, and then you find out you're going to have a couple weeks off. You get the number 2 seed. And so you go into that first week, practice, but no game. You don't know who you're playing yet. And then the second week, which has been this past week, it's Los Alamos. Talk about how you guys as coaches handle the football players and how they handle being off 2 weeks.
I mean, I know some coaches complain about having to bye. I love it because we get a chance to scout who we're going to play, heal up a little bit before we get to playoffs, and just a couple weeks of practice just to kind of, you get used to the weather. I mean, the weather, weather's getting a little colder, plus you get the time change going into that week too. And so I thought we had 2 really good weeks of practice. I thought our guys came in really focused and excited. The playoffs always kind of bring a new level of excitement. And so I thought our guys really were excited and prepared, and we've had a really good week, and we're excited to get to play today.
All right, Bulldog fans, you're watching this or listening to it. Hopefully you're on your way to the bowl or already here. But if you're not, come on down. If you're out of town, you're somewhere else around the world, and the Bulldogs have folks all around the world watching, stay right here at ksvptv.com and KSVP Radio on Facebook, YouTube, and, of course, on the radio. Go Bulldogs.
This segment brought to you by Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Enchanted Land Realtors in Artesia, proud supporters of Bulldog Sports.
Wilbanks Trucking Services in Artesia is seeking dedicated and motivating individuals to join their team. Immediate openings include CDL drivers with pay starting at $25 to $33 per hour depending on experience. Riggers with pay starting at $20 per hour, and open positions for owner-operators. Wilbanks Trucking Services offers full benefits including medical, dental, vision, 401k, and housing for out-of-town employees. For more information on career opportunities, please call 575-746-6318 or online at wilbanks.us. Wilbanks Trucking Services is an equal opportunity employer.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center is now open from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 2 to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Located in the historic Ward Morehouse, the Artesia Museum and Art Center offers information on local and area history. The Art Annex next door features rotating exhibits such as local art shows and temporary in-house displays. For event schedule and upcoming social exhibits, visit their website, artesianm.gov/museum, or call 575-748-2390. The Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center, 505 Richardson in downtown Artesia.
It's the pre-Thanksgiving grocery sale at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. Del Monte canned vegetables, assorted, 5 for $5. Food Club pecan halves, 16 ounces, $9.98 each. Stovetop stuffing, 6 ounces, $1.98 each. And Food Club gravy mix, assorted varieties, 3 for $1 at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. And right now, Pepsi Select Flavors, 24-pack cube, $8.99 each at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia.
Hello folks, Martin here from PRMI in Artesia, your hometown lender. Have you been on the fence lately about purchasing or refinancing a home? I know it's a big decision, and the interest rates are playing a huge part in that. I'm here to let you know I understand your concern and would like to talk to you about your options. There are financing products available that may suit your budget, and I'm the person to talk to. I offer a personal service, fast approval process, and a knowledgeable support staff. So call me at 575-749-6278 and let's discuss your options.
PRMI NMLS 3094 is an equal housing lender.
Incredible Printing is open for business. Located across the street from the Derek Floor statue in Artesia, Incredible Printing is Artesia's only local printer. Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes in all carbon copy books and material. Incredible Printing is open in Artesia, across from the Derek Floor statue.
Whether on the field or buying or selling your home, a winning team makes all the difference. Let Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway in Artesia earn your business and help you score big. They can help you find the home of your dreams. And if you're selling, they have years of experience to get your home sold quickly and professionally. Run it into the end zone. Call and schedule your meeting today, 575-616-2430, or stop by the office at 408 South 1st in the building with the Bulldog mural. Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Enchanted Lands Realtors in Artesia, proud supporters of Bulldog Sports.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. Here Welcome back, Bulldog fans, here on the pregame show as we've got Los Alamos here at the top of the hour. But before we get to that, joined by Coach Rodriguez, defensive coordinator for the Bulldogs. And, Coach, you guys have scouted. You had a couple of weeks. I know you were able to go watch all the possibility of teams, and then Los Alamos wins. So talk about Los Alamos Hilltoppers and what you're expecting to see offensively from those guys.
Yeah, Los Alamos is a good team. They're 9-2. Their head coach comes from an option background, and you can see it appear in some of their stuff. They're big on speed option, and they run a lot of screens and stuff like that. But they're out of multiple sets, usually some spread sets, doubles and trips and things like that. They'll get into a little bit of two-back stuff, but they live and die by the option and by the screen game. So they've got some really good screens we've got to be able to take away, so we've got to play sound. We've got to play fundamental. And they look good. They look the part. They're, anytime you look at their roster, and it's 5'10", 5'11", 6'2", that catches your eye for sure. So they played some good football this year. They played some good offense. So we'll definitely be up for the task on Saturday.
Well, let's move over to the defensive side of things and maybe talk about what you guys expect to see in their coverage against our passing game, what you expect to see, how they will handle our running game, and maybe talk about their size and speed, and also, do they have anybody going both ways?
Yeah, they've got a couple of kids that go both ways, a couple out of the secondary, some of their better players, number 14, Malachi Gutierrez, big-time trackster, so that kid's got a lot of speed. Number 22, Seth Cowan. Seth is their kicker. He's a DB. He's a wide receiver. He does a lot for them. And then they've got a couple of linemen, one that goes both ways on the offensive and defensive line, and then one that goes both ways on the offensive line and then at linebacker as well. So they've got some kids that go both ways, very solid football players. But they've played some spread teams throughout the year, and they've given them some man coverage at times, a little bit of zone, but a lot more majoring in some man coverage stuff. And so we're going to expect to see that. So we're going to have to be prepared for that today. And then as we look for our running game, we've got to be able to get a hat on a hat and get our running backs and all of our skill guys the ball and be able to let them create plays in space. So it's going to be a big space game. They're a spread team, we're a spread team. So it's going to be a nice challenge for us.
Well, that last part of the game is the kicking game. You guys, the Artesia Bulldogs, always seem to excel at it. What do you guys see them? What do they do in their kicking games? Do they do anything special, or do they just come straight at you with everything?
Yeah, like I said, 22, Seth Cowan. Seth's a great kicker. He's tried multiple field goals from 40-plus. He's made some. He's had one blocked before as well in some of the games that we've watched. And so he's got a great leg. He's a left-footed kicker. They do a couple of different kickoff formations. They've got one where everybody's outside the hash, and he puts it up real high with some great hang time. And then there's times where he just kicks it out of the back of the end zone. So I would expect for them to kick it out of the back of the end zone against us, trying not to kick it to the starburst. And then on their punt, they're a spread punt team. They have a trips to one side, and they'll punt the ball away. Their kickoff returns, a middle wedge return team. And, of course, number 14 is looking to get the ball and trying to get some help and break away on some tackles. And so, they're pretty solid with what they do. Their punt return, they've given a couple of different looks, 4-down, 5-down looks, and come after some and then try to hold up and return on some other times. But, very solid football team, and we're looking forward to it.
All right, Bulldog fans, we are live here at the Bowl, and here at the top of the hour, we got the first playoff action of 2023 for our Artesia Bulldogs. Hope you're here, and if you're not, come on. But if you can't make it, then stay right here, KSVPTV.com, KSVP Radio. Go Bulldogs.
This segment brought to you by Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Enchanted Land Realtors in Artesia, proud supporters of Bulldog Sports.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing, perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
Hawker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hawker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hawker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hawkerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started. It's Red Tag bonus time at Guy Chevrolet in downtown Artesia. Take advantage of a $500 Red Tag bonus on popular 2023 and 2024 Chevy models like Silverado 1500 and Equinox. Hurry, offer ends December 4th. Together, let's drive during the Red Tag sale at Guy Chevrolet in downtown Artesia.
Cisco Equipment in Artesia is your local dealership for construction equipment, both for rental and purchase. We have a full service department and parts department to provide the equipment, parts, and service you rely on.
With brands like Linkbelt, Hyundai, JCB, XCMG, and more, we want to be your primary choice for all of your equipment, sales, rentals, service, and parts. If you're looking for a specific part, come see us first.
Cisco Equipment carries a solid line of new and used equipment for rent and for sale, including excavators, loaders, telehandlers, backhoes, skidsters, and more. We proudly serve southeastern New Mexico, and we offer multiple locations in Texas so that no matter where your job is, we're here to help you get the job done.
Stop in and see us today at 1706 South 1st Street, or give us a call at 575-748-1314.
We look forward to earning your business. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, a proud supporter of your Artesia Bulldogs.
As the seasons change, it can be a great time to refresh your oral health too. Here's a few fall tooth care tips from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Fall is a great time to switch out your toothbrush. Toothbrushes should be replaced every 3 to 4 months. With fall coming comes fall baking, which means lots of sugar-laden treats. In addition to the goodies, try reaching for fruits and vegetables that are rich in fiber. And as the end of your insurance year approaches, now could be the perfect time to take advantage of any unused dental benefits. Please call and schedule your appointment today at Smile Expressions in Artesia.
If you're Start your journey today. Coterra Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
Knowledge is the power to see more, do more, and be more. As one of the most affordable universities in the Southwest, Eastern New Mexico University has helped thousands of people like you earn a degree. Spring 2024 at ENMU is the perfect time to get started with affordable tuition, great scholarships, and a wide range of in-person or online classes. Learn your power. Apply today for spring 2024 at enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
This segment brought to you by Artesia Ford.
My name is Andrew Rodriguez. I'm a senior. I'm number 31. I played safety. I'm also involved in baseball. My favorite teacher is Miss Carlo. My favorite football team is the Colts, and my favorite part of being Bulldog is the traditions.
My name is Omar Slice. I'm number 51. I'm a senior. I play on the O-line. My favorite teacher is Miss Jimenez. My favorite football team is the Dallas Cowboys, and my favorite part of being Bulldog is the dog pile.
My name is Ivan Chacon. I'm number 62. I'm a senior. I play right tackle. My favorite teacher is Coach Williams. And favorite part about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
My name is Jacob Parrish. I'm number 87. I'm a senior. I'm a linebacker. I'm also involved in track. My favorite teacher is Mr. Brabson. My favorite football team is the Dallas Cowboys. My favorite part about being a Bulldog is a dog pile.
My name is Gavin Brown. I'm number 89. I'm a senior. I play wide receiver. My favorite teacher is Miss Walker. My favorite football team is the San Francisco 49ers. My favorite part about being a Bulldog is the tradition.
My name is Ulrich Meadows. My jersey number is 90. I'm a senior. My position is in defensive tackle. I'm not involved in anything else. My favorite teacher is Coach Jaramillo. My favorite football team is the Cleveland Browns. My favorite part about being a Bulldog is the tradition and the brotherhood.
This segment brought to you by Artesia Ford.
Your friends at Artesia Ford Sales have been doing their best to find a great selection of new and quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs so you can get what you need when you need it. While brand new vehicles may be hard to get, there are some great used vehicles out there if you know where to look. That's what the staff at Artesia Ford Sales does every day. Hunt down quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs so what you need is most likely on the Artesia Ford lot right now. Check out the website daily, or better yet, stop by and tell them what you're looking for and let them do the hunting for you. Artesia Ford Sales, helping folks get the vehicles they need for over 57 years. When was the last time you had some really delicious homemade ice cream? Fact is, it's been too long. So satisfy that craving with Ensemble Tea Treats homemade ice cream now at La Fonda Restaurant in downtown Artesia. Ensemble Tea is a local company, so it's good ice cream and you're supporting our community businesses. La Fonda Restaurant will be open Monday through Wednesday, Thanksgiving week, 11 until 2, and closed Thanksgiving Day and Black Friday. Come try some homemade Ensemble Tea ice cream today at La Fonda Restaurant, downtown Artesia.
Psalm chapter 121 and verse 1 and 2 says, I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Have you ever thought about that? About in the worst of times, or even in the best of times, all the help that I need comes from one place. Only thing I have to do is I could say a 5-word prayer. I love you, Jesus. Help. Help me to understand. Help me to be a better person. Help me to come to grips with, and that word help. You know, we could live life so much better if we could just understand that Jesus is here to help me. The help I need comes from the Lord. Can you say that? Can you say that the help that you need comes from Jesus? If you can't, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ and let us help you find the helper in Jesus.
Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Edge Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Edge Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Edge Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Sandy Stockton is right here in Artesia to help you select the right protection at the right price. Sandy will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Sandy Stockton, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her when you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
Good afternoon, Bulldog fans. We are live at Artesia's world-famous Bulldog Bowl for the first round for the Artesia Bulldogs of the 2023 playoffs, football playoffs, as the Los Alamos Hilltoppers are here in town, Robbie, and we're going to have a great game today. The Artesia Bulldogs taking on the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. By the way, I'm Joby Hodling, my partner Robbie Blue, and Hilltoppers just came onto the field, Robbie. The Bulldogs have not come out yet, but what a beautiful day here at Bulldog Bowl.
Yeah, I think it's a high of about 65, somewhere around there, depending on which weather app you look at. So, beautiful day, just a slight breeze south to north, and Hilltoppers come out. But, yeah, as you mentioned, sun shining and beautiful, beautiful day for some football.
I don't see a cloud in the sky. It's just blue skies all around us and the sun shining, as you said. It's kind of football weather finally. It's cool. It's not cold, but it's cool. And the first round of the playoffs always brings a lot of excitement to Artesia.
All right, we have the 9-1 Artesia Bulldogs going up for their, and Joby, this is interesting, and I'm going to give credit to Randall Hamilton on all this research, right? Going for their 100th playoff win in school history against the 9-2 Los Alamos Hilltoppers today. It's a quarterfinal matchup. This will be only the second time the two teams have met. The first was in 2006 in the semifinal game in Los Alamos, which the Bulldogs won 34-15. Los Alamos comes in today 7-18 overall in the playoffs in their school history. They do have one state championship when they were Class A in 1966. The Hilltoppers' first round win against Highland, they won 55-13, was their first playoff win since the year 2000. So 23 years between wins in the playoff of 2000 and this year. And Los Alamos wins this year. They won against Espanola Valley, Taos, Capital, St. Michael's, Powauke Valley, Bernalillo, Manzano, Del Norte, and Highland. And they lost to Albuquerque Academy and Valley.
And Valley is in their district, I think.
Yeah, and Valley won 26-23 to win the district. Artesia comes in with, again, a 9-1 record on the year. They're only lost to the Roswell Coyotes. The Bulldogs will be playing their 124th playoff game in school history, their 40th quarterfinal game, and in the 70 years of playoffs in New Mexico, Artesia has only lost 5 playoff games at home. Tough place to come play.
Pretty good record.
Absolutely. A little more history for you as we can talk about this. The Bulldogs' home quarterfinal games at home like today, they're 26-2 with one tie. So that's a 90% winning percentage. They are overall quarterfinal games. They're 32-6-1 so that's an 82% historical record in quarterfinal playoff games. All home playoff games, just at home, all of them. Bulldogs are 61-5-1, which is a 91% winning percentage. In overall playoff games, not just at home, the Artesia Bulldogs are 99-22-2 for an 80% winning percentage.
So win 8 out of 10 playoff games.
Overall.
Yeah. That includes state, includes every playoff game.
But at home, it's 90%.
Right.
Overall. The Hilltoppers come in today with 5 two-way starters, as opposed to the Artesia Bulldogs that have none. And we know that if this game goes in late third or fourth quarter, that tends to be an advantage for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I mean, we're not exactly high elevation, but it's still an advantage because you just naturally, as you're playing both ways, you're running a lot more. You're not getting any coaching in between. If you're on defense, you're not getting to talk about defense when the defense is off the field. You're out there playing offense and vice versa. That's a big advantage for the Artesia Bulldogs.
It is, because you have to wait almost for halftime to make adjustments.
Yeah.
And the Bulldogs can make them every series as they can meet with offense or defense, as you said, on the sideline. I think it's also with the offense we run, it's really hard on the DBs and the linebackers because we shuffle receivers in and out, and we just run and run and run them. And that tends to be a lot of who goes both ways for other teams.
Right. Generally speaking, it's their skilled guys. And then when you do have those offensive linemen playing defensive linemen as well, that's even harder on those guys just because they're bigger and normally takes a little more toll on them. They're down in the trenches. They're making a lot of contact on every single play.
Well, another playoff action in 5A today. The only other game happening today is Goddard is playing Deming, and that'll be happen at 1 o'clock there at the Wool Bowl in Roswell. In playoff action last night, Roswell defeated Mayfield at the Wool Bowl in Roswell 50-0. And then Piedra Vista defeated Valley, number 3 Piedra Vista beat number 6 Valley 30-6. So we already know 2 of the teams that will be going to the semifinals. Roswell's on the upper half of the bracket, waiting on the winner of the Deming-Goddard game today. And Piedra Vista is waiting on the winner of this Artesia-Los Alamos matchup.
Yeah, looking forward to trying to get this win today and then getting to play next week. And if we do win, then we'll be playing here at Bulldog Bowl, taking on Piedra Vista, who we played last year in the state game up there. Just pointed out to me by Coach Bowden, the Artesia Bulldogs, I didn't even notice. We don't normally, our iconic orange helmet is clean. It's orange. Take a look if you haven't already.
It's got a decal on it, doesn't it?
Take a look at it and see what it says, and I'll let you announce it through your binoculars.
Oh, it says Mac on there, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
That's for Mac Chase.
Yes.
Longtime donor and supporter of everything Artesia, not just Artesia football, but they got an emblem on the helmet that says Mac. That is, I like that.
Yeah, and he played football here, graduated from Artesia High School, and spent his life here. All right, so we're about ready to go. The Bulldogs won the toss. Here's the kick. They're going to kick it deep, and will the Bulldogs have a chance to bring it back? They will not, as it goes into the end zone, and the scout team coach told me that their kicker can kick it everywhere, including deep.
That's Seth Cowan, and boy, left-footed kicker.
Yep.
And as you said, took size all the way into the end zone, so no return for the Bulldogs.
He thought they might. He said that they have several different ways they kick. Kind of sounded like us. He said they have he can kick it really high. They'll put a lot of guys on one side and try to get that. But he said we kind of expect him to just kick us into the end zone every time so that we don't even have a chance to bring it back. And so there was that example. All right, so the Bulldogs going from the north to the south. There is a slight breeze, very slight breeze blowing out of the south here on this bright and clear Sunday afternoon. And look at this package, Robbie. We have not seen this. We've got 5 receivers on one side. Estrada in the shotgun by himself. It's going to be a screen out there. They play it pretty good, but he cuts back, has everybody on this side of the field. Can he break that tackle? He does. That's Casadas, and he's going to get almost to the first down yard marker.
Boy, that formation, that was meant to throw it to him and let everybody block out in front of him. The Hilltoppers did a good job of cutting him back inside, and he just came to the right and stiff-armed the guy and then got pushed out of bounds by number 10, and that's Jorgensen.
Well, it was a first down. He got right to the 30. They're going to run the same package. You got 4 receivers bunched and 1 wide out farther out. They're going to turn and look at that throw. Then he gets it out there to him. He falls down. So that'll be a loss of about 1 or maybe 2 as he was looking to go cut and he fell down.
Well, and they spread that out that time. It's kind of a diamond formation out there, and they took it out wider and made him stretch it out. And he had some green turf in front of him, but the turf toe got him, or the turf tackled him.
All right, so it'll be 2nd down and 11. The ball now on the far hash. They're going to come out in the same package, except for this time to the short side of the field. So as Robbie called it, we'll call it that diamond set with the wide receiver farther over. Estrada in the shotgun by himself. Going to turn. We're going to have a double throw here if he can get it away, and he does. He's going to Estrada. He'll have to come to it, and it's almost picked off. So Los Alamos, they have not seen this. We haven't seen it, so I know they haven't.
Yeah, Jesus Diaz did a great job from his safety position. He didn't bite over there as they threw it to Casadas, our backup quarterback, and then Estrada came around to the right, and he had an interception. Estrada got a hand on that.
Yeah, he broke it up. All right, so it's going to be 3rd down and 11 at our own 29-yard line. Ball on the far hash. The A formation looks normal now. Galindo to the left. He's going to hand it to Galindo. Trying to get outside with his speed. He does, but he's going to have to make a man miss, and he's not able to. So it's going to be 4th down, Robbie, on the first series. 4th and about 6.
Well, trying to get outside, and Jorgensen, number 10, took a great angle, came around there and got Galindo by the feet. Made a great open field tackle.
And we're bringing out the punting unit. We haven't punted in a while, And it's going to be 4th down and 6 from our own 34-yard line. 10:40 and counting to go here in the first quarter. The Bulldogs punting unit is on. Diego Wesson, the punter. We might see a fake here, but I kind of doubt it. Snap is back. It bounces to Diego. He is going to throw it. He's got a man wide open. It's caught. First down to the 45, to the 40, to the 37-yard line, and I think that was a sophomore.
I was going to say, before you said it, watch Jeremy Maupin run the fake here, and that's Jack Byers just ran down the field. Great throw by Wesson, our middle linebacker. Did not overthrow him and picked up the first down. So Byers with the reception and first down.
We had a sideline violation, but it's a warning the first time, and so it doesn't hurt us. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. So he must have stepped out of bounds because it looked like he got about to the 32. All right, so A formation look, ball in the near hash. Estrada in the shotgun. He's got Galindo to his right. Snap is back. He's going to turn, hand it off to Galindo, looking to get around that corner. He does. He will make man miss. He's to the 25, to the 20, the 15, to the 10. He's going to blast through, and then we're going to have a penalty flag come in, and actually 2. And I didn't see it, but we'll see what they're calling.
Yeah, that would have been a touchdown, but Jackson Blair got rid of the receiver trying to block him out there and was able to make that tackle. Let's go back to that play before when Weston threw that pass. So that ball bounced to him. We didn't even mention that.
Yeah, well, I said it did, but yeah,
okay,
you're right.
Yeah. I mean, he scooped that off the turf and threw a completion.
Personal foul, face mask on Los Alamos. And so that'll be half the distance. That's going to put us down at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, 10:06 to go here in the first quarter, as the Artesia Bulldogs, after coming out in a different-looking package, get to 4th down trying to do it. Los Alamos playing fantastic defense against that, and then the Bulldogs run that fake punt. You know, they had us covered, and then the guy didn't run with our he didn't go and run with our receiver on that fake punt, which was odd. All right, Estrada in the shotgun, Galindo to his left, snap back, looking to throw the ball. He's going to step away from traffic on the right side, still holding the ball, looking to throw it. And now he's going to toss it just to throw it away. So it'll be 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, protection broke down a little bit, but I tell you, the secondary did a great job of covering the Bulldog receivers. Usually when Estrada starts rolling like that, the receivers try to find that open area in the end zone, and they couldn't do it that time. Good coverage by the Hilltoppers.
And I'm proud. I'm going to say I'm proud of him. I'm glad that he didn't throw it back across his body. It looked like he might try to, and those are so dangerous, but Estrada made the smart move. All right, we're going to have trips to the left side, which is the short side of the field. Sice over here, and it may be a slant this way. That's what it is, and that's going to be blocked at the end. Number 15 or number 16 got up and blocked that pass.
Yeah, Jackson Blair, I was watching them in warm-ups, and they ran a lot of our pass plays, and they were dropping back on those. So Jackson Blair got his hand up. Sice was open for the slant. It would have been a touchdown, so good job by Blair.
He looks bigger than it. I thought he looked bigger than what it shows. It shows 5'9", 180. I thought he was a little taller than that, so he kind of got up the ladder, got that. All right, so 3rd down and goal at the 4-yard line. Back to the normal A-looking formation. Galindo to the right of Estrada in the shotgun, waiting the snap. Now he looks like he might be changing the play. Snap is back. He's going to run the speed option to the right side, pitch it. Can he get around number 33? Yes, he can, and he is in for the touchdown. I think, yeah, he hit the pylon with the football. So touchdown, Artesia.
That's a great job by Estrada to hold it as long as he could and pitch it. Galindo uses speed. Jesus Diaz just was a step behind him, got his arms on him, and Galindo got over that pylon for the touchdown.
All right, so it'll be 6-0. The Bulldogs come out in the normal PAT. So what does that mean?
Yeah, it means nothing.
We're normally in a swinging gate. We swing out of that, but we're in just the normal PAT, and now we're going to go into a 2-point conversion package with the heavy on the right side. Carrasco is going to follow those guys. Can he get there? He's got too many guys to get around. He will not get in for the 2 points. Good job by Los Alamos.
Yeah, our blockers on that side just let the Hilltoppers run right by him.
They didn't block anybody.
No, they ran into the end zone. Nobody's in there to block, so Cazadas couldn't do anything.
All right, 9:25 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Artesia. We'll be right back.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
touchdown summary brought to you by Perry Connor at Artesia Ford Sales. You'll score a winning deal when you visit Perry at Artesia Ford. That was 9-play drive by the Artesia Bulldogs, covered 80 yards. A 4-yard touchdown run by Galindo. They went for 2, and it was no good. So Artesia 6, Hilltopper 0.
Here's the kick. It's going to be a little flare over to the right side. It's going to hit the ground. It's going to bounce back to number 33. He catches it and luckily had turned back and watched it hit, or that might have been trouble, but he is tackled immediately. First down, Hilltoppers.
Alexander Pasolka, he was letting it go over his head, and it bounced and came right back to him. So he took it. Sice, first one there for the Bulldogs to make that tackle.
By the way, if you're watching on the radio, the Hilltoppers wearing their white uniforms, solid white, with the green numbers and green helmets outlined in gold on the numbers. Artesia Bulldogs in their solid orange with the charcoal or dark sleeves, and they have that MAC on their decal on their orange helmets. All right, so 1st and 10, they got a set that looks just like ours, A formation. The quarterback, Evan Huss, takes a snap. He's going to run the speed option the other way. Bulldogs are playing it perfectly, and they're going to get him in the backfield, Robbie.
Yeah, they love to run that speed option, and the Bulldogs obviously worked on it all week, and there was nothing there. They had 2 Bulldogs covering the pitch man and 2 Bulldogs covering the quarterback. Wesson made the tackle on him, but there was 4 Bulldogs there to shut that down.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go with it. It's 2nd down and 13 on the loss of 3. 8:58 to go here in counting in the first quarter. Evan Huss back in the shotgun again, trips to the near side. The ball's almost over his head. He's going to have to get it. It is over his head, and luckily his running back was back there with him and falls on it. Or actually, that's one of the guys up front, number 56.
That's Elijah Alvarez was back there, and the snap was high. He tipped it up in the air, tried to tip it to himself, and he lost the handle on it. So good break for the Bulldogs.
All the way back to the 13-yard line. They've got to get to the 25. To the 30, to the 35, yeah. They got to get to the 35 for the first down. So 3rd and long, they're going to go trips to the near side. Quarterback in the shotgun by himself. He's going to bring a man in motion, fake that, looking to throw the ball. Bulldogs are there. Will they get him in the end zone? That's going to be a fumble. And picking it up is one of the linemen again. He'll run it back out to about the 10-yard line. Now he's going to get out to the 12. It's going to be 4th and long.
Boy, Grantham and the rest of we rushed 5 guys, and about 4 of them came free. And he was kind of just spinning around back there. Somebody knocked the ball loose, and then number 55 picked it up. Kyler Young for the Bulldogs caught him over there. But great play by the defensive line of the Artesia Bulldogs.
You know, Los Alamos has some size. They've had a tremendous season, but I just don't think they've seen the speed of the Bulldog defense. All right, so they're going to go into their punt formation, trips to the near side. The punter will catch it, and he's that left footer. He does a nice high kick. Bulldogs are going to let it bounce right to him. It goes right to him. Bulldogs have a chance. Good blocking. He splits the middle, and then he's going to be tackled. We do have a flag back there, and I guess they're probably going to have call something to do with the blocking, but we'll see.
Harmon Darrits did that perfect. I mean, it was going to bounce. He knew it, so he waited to see if he got a good bounce. He did, caught it, went up that left side before Seth Cowan made the tackle for the Hilltoppers.
All right, so they're going to call illegal block on the Bulldogs back at the Hilltopper 43, so that's where they'll mark it from. So that's a 10-yard penalty, I believe. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs with 7:24 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 is our score. It's going to put it in Bulldog territory at their own 47-yard line on the far hash. So the Bulldog offense back on the field. We're going to have trips to the near side because those receivers are already out there. Casadas, Sice, and Kahn. One receiver to the far side is Duran. He's in single coverage. Might see a go here. Galindo behind or to the left of Estrada in the shotgun, and they are in man coverage. Got a guy over the top. He is sending him down the field. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Galindo catches it at the 25. He's going to be tackled at about the 14, maybe the 15-yard line.
So what they did there is Estrada pumped to the right side, the trip side, kind of froze the linebackers. Galindo releases on that left side and runs a seam route right up the middle. And good pass, good catch, good pickup.
A formation. Bulldogs do not huddle. First down, it's at the 16-yard line. Snap is back, turn, hand it off to Galindo. He's going to go around his blocks. Makes him breaks a tackle and then lunges forward inside the 10-yard line, almost, if not, a first down.
Good job. He was patient on his blockers that time, waited for them to get the block, split them, and then Seth Cowan got a hold on him, but he drug him about 4 yards before he made the tackle.
So it'll be 2nd down and 2 for Artesia, right back on the line, A formation ball on the far hash. Estrada takes a look over the defense. Man in motion. He's going to pitch it towards him. He's going to run. That's Casadas. Has good blocking out front. He's going to go into the end zone, but we're going to have a flag down. Oh, he didn't call him in the end zone. He hit the pylon, but flag down in any case. The ball's going to be spotted at the 1-yard line.
That's a long block out here. That play's slow developing, getting around the outside, and the receivers on the right side got to lock up and try to block that time. And a lot of times they'll get caught for holding doing that.
We'll see what he calls. I'm in agreement with you. Probably a hold. And nope, personal foul, face mask on the Bulldogs.
Wow.
Okay, so that's going to be a 15-yarder. So they were holding, but just holding the face mask.
That's true. So make me feel better about saying that beforehand now.
Right. It was a hold, but it was just the wrong place to hold because it's a lot more. It's 5 more yards. So it'll be second down and 12 at the Los Alamos Hilltopper 14-yard line. So it was 15 yards from where the ball ended up, since it was a personal foul, I guess. And we were on the 1. Well, I'm not sure. Anyway, all right, A formation look, ball in the near open. We're offsides. We're not offsides. It's a false start over on our left side, slot man.
So on that basic formation for the Artesia, we call it A, right? 2 slots, 2 wideouts. The Hilltoppers got 3 down linemen and 2 linebackers. So basically 5 guys in the box. Receivers guy in that base formation, not the man-to-man they were in a while ago, but on the trips, and 2 safeties over the top.
So the 5-yard penalty backs us up. A second down from the 23-yard line. We got to get to the 6. A formation look once again. Galindo to the left. Man in motion is Kahn. Going to fake that little pitch to him. He's going to throw it over the top to Seiss. Will he be able to get the touchdown? Artesia. He turned and made the play.
He did a great job because there was good coverage by the Hilltopper, and I'm trying to get his number. That's 35 for the Hilltoppers, which is Jesus Diaz. He's right there. The Diaz waited till the last second to turn his body and catch that over his the other shoulder. So that was a great job by Seiss. Great throw by Estrada, trusting your receiver there.
12-0 Artesia with 5:58. They're huddling up. I think the heavy package is in, and it is. Going to have Seiss and wide receiver and our middle linebacker, Diego Weston, to the left side. In the middle, going to play quarterback is Galindo. Man in motion. Snap is back. Going to come this way. Galindo's going to go in with a truckload of guys in front of him. 2-point conversion is good.
Weston ran right beside him on his left shoulder looking for somebody to block, and there wasn't anybody.
So the Bulldogs with 5:58 to go in the first quarter lead, 14-0. We'll be back after this timeout.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Again, this touchdown summary presented by Perry Connor at Artesia Ford Sales. You'll score a winning deal. Go see Perry at Artesia Ford. Artesia drive was 3 plays, covered 32 yards, 23-yard touchdown pass from Estrada to Seiss. 2 points conversion was good by Galindo. Artesia Bulldogs 14, Los Alamos Hilltoppers 0 with 5:58 left in the first quarter.
All right, Jacob Harris back to do the kicking. He is lined it up on the X in the middle of the field. Hilltoppers ready to receive, and the kick, it's going to be a high floater, and it's going to be come up on it, and catching it is number 33, and immediately hit and tackled.
Yeah, Watkins just flying down the field for the Bulldogs as Pasolka catches that, and he took like 1 step, and Watkins was right there making the tackle.
Yeah, just a good open field tackle. Went low, wrapped him up, took him down. You can't go anywhere without your legs moving, and that's what he proved there. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line for the Hilltoppers. The quarterback, number 8, Evan Huss, in the shotgun. He's got his running back to his left. Got trips to the far side, which is the wide side, looking to throw. Now he's going to turn and try to hand it off. He's going to keep it, and then he'll slide forward for a pickup of about 1.
So Kyle Evan Huss wears number 8. He's a 6-foot, 180-pound junior for the Hilltopper. He's thrown for over 1,600 yards this year. His main target's number 14, Gutierrez, but he's had a good year throwing the ball at over 1,600 yards, and they're averaging, I believe, over 12 yards per completion.
Trips to the far side. We're going to be in man coverage over there. Got a safety over the top to the Bulldogs. Going to turn, hand it off, and the running back, number 6, Garcia, will bust forward and pick up 2. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah. That's Caden Grantham on the tackle for the Bulldogs, and that's Nico Garcia. He's a 6 foot, 200-pound running back, so a lot like the Roswell running back that we saw. He's rushed for over 800 yards this season, so that's their go-to guys is Evan Huss and Garcia.
All right, the A formation look for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. The quarterback, Evan Huss, is dropping. Bearing down on him is our middle linebacker, and he will get him. That's going to be a sack, and it'll bring up 4th down for the Hilltoppers.
Great hustle by Wesson. He broke through the line, and so Evan Huss heads off to his right. Wesson's chasing him, but I tell you what, Marco Soto, number 77 for the Bulldogs, did a great job because he was running parallel to, and he wouldn't let Evan Huss cut up the field. So great job by both of those Bulldogs.
And what a great Bulldog sack. When it's time for a new truck, don't get sacked. Get a great deal from Raul Rodriguez at Artesia Ford Sales. All right, so they're going to line up as though they're in an offensive set. We'll see if he backs up into the punt formation, and he does. Trips to the near side. The punter gets the ball. It's going to be close to blocked. Ball's going to bounce at about the 33-yard line and then taken there by number 14 for Los Alamos.
Boy, Johnson for the Bulldogs was right there. He's been right there all year on that punt block, and he missed about a foot or two. He was short of blocking that punt.
You know what? I'll tell you why I think he missed it. He's a left-handed kicker.
Oh.
Left-handed. I said it too. He's a left-footed
I set you up for that one, didn't
kicker, and he was there to block it, but he was on the right side.
We'll
and he came off his left foot.
Let's see if they switch Johnson to the other side.
I'm telling you, it was that close. All right, so the Bulldogs going to line up in a little bunch trip set to the right side. One wide receiver to the far side, which I believe is Duran. And the running back Galindo to the right of, we're going to run Casadas the other way. Boy, they played that perfectly, Robbie. Good job by Los Alamos defense. And it looked like our lineman didn't block again that time.
Yeah, Quintana, number 52, did a great job. He kind of released him, so he just squatted like you're supposed to do. And Casadas ran right to him. And so great job by the Hilltopper defense on that misdirection play by the Bulldogs.
And that's the first time I think we've seen that out of that set. It's going to be 2nd down and 13. Back to our normal A formation look. A wide out and a slot on either side. Galindo to the right of Estrada in the shotgun. Snap is back. Estrada looking to the right side. He's going to throw the stop right over there to Duran. He'll pick up about 6 yards and then slammed out of bounds late. But let's see where he puts it. Yeah, he moved it forward.
That's Gutierrez over there. Duran makes the catch on the stop route, turns around. Gutierrez wraps him up and, as you said, takes him out of bounds. So short pickup for the Bulldogs.
It'll be 3rd down and 6 as they got the 3 they lost plus 4. And they'll break the huddle in the A formation look. Galindo's going to be to the left of Estrada in the shotgun. Ball in the far hash. Snap is back. Turns and throws it. It's going to be caught for the 1st down and more. As Calm will make a man miss. He's to their 40, to their 35, to the 30, and then he is pushed out of bounds. No penalty flags down. 1st and 10, Artesia.
He ran out of his shoe. His shoe came flying up. He ran through that tackle, and it must have came loose. So he's running down with one shoe on his right foot. But anyway, great route by Calm because, great ball by Estrada. He's wide open.
He just ran about an 8-yard out route, which we run pretty frequently. He definitely got past the 1st down yard marker by about 1 yard. That's why I call it 8 yard. And you don't ever want to come up short, on one of those and then be tackled and not get there. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 28-yard line of Los Alamos. Slot and wide on either side. A formation. Snap back. Estrada looking. They bring a stunt. It's going to be intercepted. He threw it behind Casadas, and there's a great interception for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers.
That's Seth Cowan. Did a great job of anticipating that. He's right there with Casadas, and he broke in front of him. I know it's a little bit behind him, but he was right there to make the interception. So great defense by Cowan.
So the first turnover today goes to the Hilltoppers as they get that interception. And Garcia and Evan Huss will be in the backfield. Garcia to the left of Evan Huss. They're going to have 2 wideouts and 2 slots. The slots are up. They're going to bring a man in motion, going to pitch it to him. Bulldogs had a man there, but he wasn't able to get the tackle. And he's going to get around the corner out to about the 29-yard line is number 14.
Gutierrez and Watkins comes up and makes that tackle. I was going to say, Gutierrez, what we heard this week, he won the 200 and the 100-meter dashes at state, and Duran, our number 15, was second right behind him. They're a matchup when Duran's out on offense. Gutierrez is covering him, but you can see them just trying to get the ball in that speedster's hands.
Trips to the wide side. It was a pickup of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Bulldogs, they run a little swing pass do the Hilltoppers, and the Bulldogs were there, but he gets close to the first down. Going to pick up about 3 yards. It'll be third down and a short one.
Hammond did a good job of getting off his block, and Johnson comes from his linebacker, defensive end position. It's that linebacker, actually, and they made the tackle, but it's not before he, as you said, got close. Actually got it.
He actually got it. I was watching the line judge on the far side, and where they lined up, he was short by about a little less than a yard, but ends up the line judge on this side had it differently. So trips to the far side. Quarterback Evan Huss takes a snap. He's dropping to throw the ball. Throws it down. Oh, and there's going to be a tangle up, and there is a penalty flag coming. No. I saw the line judge on the far side reaching back into their pocket, so I thought the ref was going to throw it, but did not. I think they just got tangled up, Robbie.
Yeah, incidental contact, what football term for it, right? When the ref says, oh, well. Just an update on our other game we're watching, Goddard and Deming. Deming is winning right now 12-0 against Goddard.
I knew that was going to be a good matchup. They had a great game during the regular season, and we played Deming and Goddard, and they're pretty evenly matched, I felt like. So we'll see what happens. Snap is back. Going to fake it to the guy coming in motion. Evan Huss will try to get forward. He will pick up a yard. Oh, and then a flag comes in. Yeah, I think it's going to be an unsportsmanlike flag. We'll see who on.
So Dylan Fisher got free, and he was the first one to wrap up Evan Huss. And then some Wesson and a couple other Bulldogs came in there, and from the pile, Evan Huss, what I saw, I mean, obviously they're calling the Bulldogs, but Evan Huss reached up and slapped one of the Bulldogs, so who knows what was happening in that pile.
Well, it's a personal foul on Artesia, as it wasn't an unsportsmanlike, it was a personal foul. So 15 yards takes the Hilltoppers all the way out to right at the 50-yard line, right at the 49-yard line on their side. So their best field position so far with 1:30 to go and counting here in the first quarter. Trips to the far side, ball near the near hash. Evan Huss takes a snap, going to run the speed option. He does pitch it. Tracking him down and knocking him out of bounds is our middle linebacker. And there, Garcia maybe got a 1 yard, but a penalty flag came in.
That did a better job of blocking the speed option that time, the Hilltoppers, as they were able to seal that and get the pitch out there. And there was no one out there. Wesson just flattened out and ran him out of bounds.
It is a hold on the Hilltoppers.
Maybe that's why they were able to seal it. So
yeah,
good.
and I'm trying to do. It takes me about 10 years. But I'm trying to do a better job not calling it before they do. So I waited, but I thought I saw. And you're right. That helps you when you can grab on. That guy can't get out there. All right, so they back them up. It'll be at their own 39-yard line, first down, and a lot. First and 20 to go. Bulldogs jump off sides.
Good job by Evan Huss.
Yeah, he got in the neutral zone.
Good job by Evan Huss, changing up that snap count, giving them a hard count. Whatever he did, got the Bulldogs to jump. It's interesting. Bulldogs got a 5-man front with one linebacker, which is Wesson, on that trip set. So this time Watkins won't walk over the middle, but that time, well, here it is right. They got nobody else in the box. Wesson's the only one linebacker.
Snap is back. Evan Huss looking to the right side. He's got guys bearing down on him, and then it's going to be broken up. Good job coming up and breaking that up by the Bulldogs defensive secondary.
Yeah, trying to get that to Gutierrez over the middle, and Watkins timed that perfectly. It hit him in the hands, and Watkins hit him, and he wasn't able to bring that ball in. So great defense by number 27 for the Bulldogs.
Second down and 15. We're down to minute 13, and the clock, of course, stopped on the incompletion. Hilltoppers will break, really didn't ever huddle up. They're going to go with the A formation look that the Bulldogs run, a slot and a wide on either side. Garcia to the right of Evan Huss. Number 9 goes into motion to the right side. They're going to flood that side. Then they're going to come back with a screen, but the Bulldogs sniffed it out perfectly. And guess who? The middle linebacker, Diego Wesson.
Yeah, he's right there because we only had 3 down linemen that time. They let him go, and they were able to read that quickly because of that. And Wesson made the tackle, but there was 3 other Bulldogs there ready to help him.
Yeah, they were right behind him. It was only a pickup of 1 as Wesson comes shooting through there. One thing we've seen about Wesson all season long and last year as well is he moves extremely well sideline to sideline, and then he's got tremendous closing speed. Trips to the far side, ball in the near hash. Garcia to the right of Evan Huss in the shotgun. He takes a snap, looks, fakes the throw, looking downfield, nowhere to go with it. He's going to have to run. He's to the 50. Oh, there might have been they didn't throw it. He's going to get all the way to the 40-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Hilltoppers.
Had most of the receivers on the right. He looked over there at great coverage, and so he tucked the ball, ran to the left, and there wasn't anybody out here. He showed some good speed there, Evan Huss did, picking up that first down.
So we're down to 27 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs leading 14-0. There's been an interception on the Bulldogs' third drive, and that's where they got the ball back. They've been driving since then, the Hilltoppers, as they don't huddle up, but they're going to go a little bit different set. They got a running back on either side of Evan Huss in the shotgun. Now 14 goes into motion, going to turn, and there was a penalty flag thrown in the backfield back there by the white hat. Good defense over there. Oh, I thought they got him out of bounds. He's still on his feet. Bulldogs, I guess they thought they had him out of bounds. They let go, and he goes forward for 5, but it's going to be an illegal motion on the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, it looked like Finley had him out of bounds over there, and Rodriguez came up to help. And I'm like you. I thought, okay, he's down, and then he just kind of came off to the left and started going up the field again.
Yeah.
So,
but all for naught because it was an illegal motion on the Hilltoppers. Or the illegal shift, I guess, is the better way to do it. And I was going to show you something. I just remembered that I did this so that when we don't know, we can look.
Referee calls?
Yeah. Right here, look here. Well, I got them all. Yeah. All right, so it's going to be first down and 15, and now we're going to have the end of the first quarter. The Artesia Bulldogs lead 14-0. We will take a break. When we come back, the second quarter will start, and we'll be flipping sides of the field. Los Alamos football at the Bulldog 45-yard line.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925, we have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here at Bulldog Bowl, KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. We're on Facebook and YouTube as well. The Artesia Bulldogs leading the Hilltoppers here from Los Alamos, 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. Robbie, pretty good first quarter for both teams. I mean, Hilltoppers down by 14, but playing pretty tough.
Yeah, they are, and their speed is a little bit more than I thought it was going to be. And they're showing some toughness in the trenches too against the offensive defensive lines of the Bulldogs.
Wide receiver or a running back on either side of Evan Huss in the shotgun. He's got a slot and a wide out to the near side, which is the wide side. Bulldogs offside again. They're trying to blitz, and that gives them 5 yards and gets them back up to where they had just lost 5 on a penalty. Now it's 1st and 10 for them.
Well, if you're going to do it, let's all go, because Huffman on the right side and Johnson on the left side walked up there for that blitz, and they both went across the line, so can't blame one of them.
All right, so the Bulldogs get ready to go again here as, again, Evan Huss has running backs on either side of him in the shotgun. He's going to turn and throw it out here. The Bulldogs play it pretty well. He will pick up a couple 3 yards, but again, number 52 was out there for the Bulldogs that cut him in.
Yeah, Rafael Orozco for the Bulldogs did a great job because we blitzed Johnson and Huffman on the inside gaps this time, B to C gap, and he just flattened out, and he was out there for the tackle.
Yeah, and he's one of our big guys. What a great play there. It was like he was almost in coverage, which he may have been.
Well, I think he backed out because they blitzed his gap.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Plays that 5 technique or 7, wherever they got him. Right now out the 5 technique. All right, so inverted slots. Wide receivers are back. Garcia, it's not Garcia. It's number 16 back. They're going to try to run the speed option. Now he's going to drop back to throw. Bulldogs, he throws it way out of bounds. The Bulldogs could have went and got that, but it's way out of bounds.
Boy, there's tendencies right there. They tried to run the speed option. Finley Rascon comes off of his guy at corner and walks over and blitzes where the option's coming, and there was nothing to do, so he just threw that ball out of bounds.
Yeah, he tried to wave, but when everybody knows it's a speed option, they don't know it's going to be broken up like that. And one of the things, if you watched the before the ballgame, the pregame show, Coach Rodriguez talked about the fact that they love the speed option. They run it out of a lot of different sets, and we've seen it 3 times now. Mm-hmm. All 3 times the Bulldogs have played it pretty good. All right, A formation look, snap is back. Evan Huss, we're going to have a offsides on the Bulldogs, or they wouldn't have stopped it.
Yeah, Finley was offsides, just lined up offsides out here on the left side. So he looked down at the last minute and saw he was too far, and they snapped the ball. He couldn't get back in time.
Yeah, and that's one of those things where normally the wideout and the corners look at the official and say, hey, I'm good, right? Yeah. But I guess he didn't.
Well, they had him on the inside receiver that time, and he's off the line, and he's used to having a receiver right on the line.
That may have been what
I
happened.
think that's what happened, yeah.
All right, so again, a wide out in the slot on either side. We haven't seen Garcia back there again. Number 16 is the running back there. Evan Huss is going to throw it over his head as he just had nowhere to go.
Now, Bulldogs fell back into coverage that time on the attempted pass play, and there was nowhere to go. So even to the receiver, he tried it, though. There was a Bulldog standing right in front of him. So,
and I'm not sure, we haven't seen the big running back, Nico Garcia, in a while. Number 16's been back there, and now they're going to bring empty backfield. 4th down and 3. They got to get to the 30-yard line. 11:07 to go in the half as Evan Huss will be in the backfield by himself. See if the Bulldogs bring heat. They only bring 4, but they're going to get to him if they can tackle him. He's going to spread it out to the left side. He's looking back across the field, and the Bulldog defense is not there. Does he drop it? No, he caught it. And that's a touchdown, Los Alamos.
There's first of all, great job by Evan Huss to roll to his left, to get out of a tackle, roll to his left. And it's 4th down. You might as well throw it up. He threw it down towards the end zone. And Seth Cowan, number 22, with 4 Bulldogs around there, went up at the high point, got it, and fell into the end zone. So great job by the Hilltoppers.
So the touchdown brings the score to 14-6. 10:56 to go in the first half. Yeah, I thought we were going to have a for sure interception, but the Bulldog defense just mistimed it, and he went up and got it. Here's the kick, and the kick looked good and is good. So 10:56 to go here in the first half. The score 14-7 in favor of the Bulldogs.
The holidays mean shopping and cooking and cleaning, and the list goes on and on. So having a reliable sleigh is very important. That's why Dooley's Auto Sales in Artesia is ready to help you with a reliable ride. The lot at Dooley's is jam-packed with cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and more, including rugged work trucks for the field. And at Dooley's, easy financing means your new sleigh is easier to own than ever before. And you know what they say?
I'll sell you a car that you want. If I ain't got it, I can get it. If I can't get it, nobody can.
Make the holidays a little easier and a lot more special at Dooley's Auto Sales, 1212 South 1st Street in Artesia.
All right, we're going to have an opportunity to see a kick again from their big left-footed kicker, and Coach Rodriguez told me that he's got a lot in his bag, so we'll see if they try to get us here with an onside and get right back into it.
Scoring drive by the Hilltoppers, 11 plays, 72 yards, 33-yard touchdown pass from Evan House to Cowan. Kick was good, so 14-7, Bulldogs lead.
Oh, he's just going to kick it deep again, and that will go over the Bulldogs about 5 yards deep. So it'll be Bulldog football at the 20-yard line. Our 4th offensive series. 2 have resulted in touchdowns and 1 interception that the Hilltoppers were able to get.
So just a mistake by the Bulldogs secondary. Great play by Calvin and Evan House, but a mistake with 4. And our secondary has been so good all year long. Just a mistake by them, so they're down there talking to them right now. Sure they'll fix that.
And they got a linebacker out there, but I think they're in man coverage. Snap is back, going to turn and hand it off. Good job up front by the Hilltoppers as the Bulldog offensive line they're playing a little flat today.
Elijah Alvarez, number 56, got off his block and hit Galindo as soon as he had that ball right at the line of scrimmage. A couple of other Hilltoppers helped, but great job by Alvarez to keep that to no gain.
All right, so it'll be Bulldog 2nd down and 10 as they come to the line with their A formation look. Galindo to the right of our quarterback, Estrada. Snap is back. They rush 4. Estrada's going to throw a deep route. It's going to be caught, and down the sidelines goes Casadas. He's to the 30. He's to the 20, to the 10, and there is a Bulldog touchdown.
He talked about that man-to-man coverage, so Casadas runs up the field, breaks to the sideline. Old flag route, just a shorter broke-off flag route. Perfect throw by Estrada. Cowan was in defense. He leaped in the air, and he couldn't get to it as Casadas was behind him. And then all he had to do was go up the sideline with his speed.
Yeah, there was nobody within 30 yards of him.
No.
There was one guy running with him, and he fell down. So once he caught it, he was a touchdown for sure. Bulldogs are huddling up here, so it would appear to me going to go a heavy package again. 10-13 to go. They are. Galindo will be the quarterback as he's got Seiss and our middle linebacker to his left. I was trying to see if that was Seiss. Diego to his left. Right, a man in motion. Snap's going to come. We're going to come to the left this time, and he's going to go in behind the wall of Bulldogs again. 2-point conversion is good, and I think that's going to be added on to the play, Robbie, as he tackled him by his helmet.
Yeah, I like this because Galindo's a running back, right? That's what he does, play in and play out. So we're getting him the ball in the heavy package, and he's just very, very patient as he got all the blocks out in front. And then number 14, Gutierrez, grabbed him by his helmet in the end zone and threw him down, so that was the flag.
It should be on the kickoff, and they're not going to let it happen.
Wow, they declined it.
No, we didn't decline it. He's saying that the 2-point was good, so you don't get it on the kickoff. I thought you got those on the kickoff, but that's Coach Maupin's going to go talk to him again about it. All right, we're going to go and take a break. Stay right there. Bulldogs lead 22-7.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
All right, folks, that's scoring summary for the Artesia Bulldogs. 2 plays, 80 yards. 80-yard touchdown pass from Estrada to Cazares. 2-point conversion was good. Galindo ran it in. Artesia Bulldogs 22, Hilltoppers 7, 10-13 left in the first half.
Parrish lines it up on the 40-yard line on the X. Here's the kick. Going to kick it a little deeper this time. High, going to drive him back to the 11-yard line. Bulldogs kickoff team is down there, but he gets around the corner on the left side before he's tackled out of bounds at about the 26-yard line.
A little extracurricular there on the sideline. Let me get the number. Number 33 for the Bulldogs makes the tackle, and that's Adele Vila. Good job by good coverage. They stayed in their lanes. There's a couple Bulldogs weren't able to make the tackle because he went left on them, but Vila stayed in his lane over there.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hilltoppers. He got a little further than I thought, out to the 27-yard line. Trips to the near side, which is the wide side. One receiver to the far side. Evan Huss, the quarterback, he's got a running back to his right. It is number 6. He's going to cut back, does Evan Huss, as it looked like that wasn't designed to do that. He was coming this way with the speed option and saw it was shut off.
Yeah, no, I've seen it on film. They actually do run that quite a bit.
So it was designed.
Yeah, it's almost a counter. They'll block or try to kick out on that backside for him. Looked like it's going right. He went back left. Good job by David Hammond. He might make that tackle, but a 5-yard pickup.
So as Robbie said, 5-yard pickup. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Hilltoppers at their own 32-yard line, 9:34 and counting. Slotting a wide out on either side. Evan Huss brings a man into motion to this side, which is the wide side. He's going to look over here to throw. Bulldogs bear down on him. He gets away as we had him tackled in the backfield. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted. He threw across his body, and running the way back is the Bulldog number 20, and that is Philip Finley Rascon. He's trying to make a man miss. He's just going to barge into him and get to about the 36-yard line.
So Rodriguez came on a blitz, and he had Evan House, but Evan House spun out of it, went down. He was trying to hit Gutierrez down the field, but he threw it way short. Finley was there waiting on it like a center fielder, made the catch, and then ran about, 50 yards, pick up 4.
Well, that may be. I thought he was back over here, but anyway, he ran a long way.
It may have been 10 yards. Picked up 10.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 37-yard line.
That interception was huge for the Bulldogs, just like the awesome deal your intercept from Robbie Burgess at Artesia for sales. Just want to check in and see how the wedding's going, Robbie.
All right, trips to the far side. Galindo to the left of Estrada in the shotgun. Snap is back. They bring 5, bring a blitz. Estrada's going to roll away from it. Now he's going to pick it and just throw it out of bounds as good coverage by the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, it is, and good pressure. They got off. He sat in the pocket for a while. He did have a pocket, but as you mentioned, good coverage. And now they may call him for intentional grounding here.
That's exactly what they're calling, and you can throw it away. So they threw it away a while ago twice.
Yeah.
I mean, very similar. He was over on our sideline, threw it out of bounds on purpose. There was nobody around. So the intentional grounding will drop us back and a loss of down. 10-yard penalty, 2nd down and 20. And it'll be 2nd down and 20, be 2nd down.
So Estrada rolling to his left over here. Had 3 Hilltoppers bearing down, 1 in front of him, nowhere to go. So he did just throw it out of bounds, which evidently we thought was changed this year, but we'll check on that.
Is it?
It was changed to where they could do it this year.
So it's 10-yard penalty from where they called it. I don't know. It was longer than 10 yards. Snap is back and hand it off to Galindo, looking to get around the right side. Cuts back behind the block. He's to the 35, to the 40, to the 45 or 35 on the other side, and that's a big pickup for Galindo. Good blocking.
Yeah, Bulldogs just do a great job. Number 52 led around that corner, and that's Rafael Orozco. He had a kick-out block that Galindo cut in front of, then went back outside before number 33, Pasolka, forced him out of bounds.
Another penalty flag down in the area where it could be an illegal block. We'll see what the call is. Holding on the Bulldogs. So we've had a lot of penalties. I hear the crowd groaning and booing. A lot of penalties on the Bulldogs so far here in the ball game. It's going to back us up to the 49-yard line. It'll be second down again.
Bulldogs show they can. I mean, that was a base running play.
Yeah.
And he went down there and picked up the first down, so they can do this.
Oh, no doubt. All right, so Galindo to the right of Estrada. The A formation look, the ball on the far hash. Snap is back, just a straight drop. He steps up into a perfectly formed pocket, throws it deep, and can't get there. Was Kahn. Is this a little overthrown?
Trying to get it to number 86 for the Bulldogs.
Oh.
Going over the middle. That's what I see down there.
Oh, you're right. It is 86, not 85.
Yeah, I don't have that on has him on the roster, but just overthrew him by about 5 yards.
So it was 86. That's Trent Eglund. He is one of our sophomores.
Okay.
6'3" wide receiver. It's on the.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to be third down and a long way to go. Third down and about 20. Let's see. We got to get to the 27-yard line. We're on the 49. So third down and 22. Trips bunch set to the right side, which is the short side of the field. We're going to go a little reverse. Boy, the Bulldogs have that wide open. And so he's letting his blockers get out front of him. He will not pick up the first down, however. Well, it's close to it. But a big run there by Casadas.
Yeah, just he comes in motion, and it's a pass play, right? He pitches in front of himself. Estrada does. He catches it and comes around the left side. That great blocking. Quintana forced him out of bounds just to keep him. Well, it is a first down.
He got right to the marker. It was close. I knew it was going to be close, but it is a first down. So first and 10 at the 27-yard line of Los Alamos. 8:15 and counting here in the first half. Bulldogs lead 22-7. But driving again. A formation look. A slot and a wide out on either side. Galindo to the left of Estrada. He's going to run the speed option. Now he's going to fake it, kick it to Duran around the other side. And he needs to pick up his speed, which he does. He tries to come back. Hilltoppers played that pretty darn good.
They really did, because he's coming around the other way, and you tend to come across the field, right? You're taught to come and get an angle, and they stayed home and forced him to try to stretch that out. And number 10 comes over. Jorgensen is the first Hilltopper there. He got some help from two others. Same score in Goddard, just to update that. Deming 12, Goddard 0 right now. Oh, hang on. Okay, so it is 18-0 with 48 seconds left in the half. Deming over Goddard right now.
Throwing it deep. Can he get to it? Oh, just over his outstretched arms. Just overthrown again by Estrada. It'll bring up 4th and 9 for the Bulldogs. That was Galindo, the intended receiver.
Boy, yeah, just threw it up there, and he had outran his defender. He wasn't even close to him, and he dove Superman style in that end zone, trying to get to it, and just off his fingertips.
And I said 4th and 9. It's 3rd and 9. I thought that they hadn't changed that down there, but they changed it quickly as I was looking at the yard marker down on the field, and he changed it right as soon as the ball hit the ground, I guess, because I looked back to see what down it was. All right, trips to the near side, which is the wide side. Seiss will be the lone receiver on the far side. Glendo to the right of Estrada in the shotgun. Bulldogs have some man coverage down on this left side. Estrada will take it, looking to the left side. Pump fakes. He's got him over the top. And then he shoved him. Where's the penalty? Whoa.
Oh, my gosh.
No penalty flag is thrown, as that was Kahn, I think, the intended receiver, and he got shoved. But it'll be 4th and 9.
Yeah, Kahn had a step on Cowan, number 22, and the ball was a little short, so Kahn was going to stop and try to come back towards it, or slow down, come back to it, and Cowan just ran right into him and denied him coming back to the ball, and that's usually an obvious pass interference.
Yeah, because he never turned around and looked at it. Now, if he turns and looks at it and runs into him, that's different. All right, so a timeout on the field. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. Bulldogs lead 22-7. 4th down and 9 for Artesia.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
We're in a timeout here, Robbie. The Bulldogs have a 4th and 9 situation at the 26-yard line. What are we going to come out here with?
That's tough with the Bulldogs, right? Galindo, they can hand it to him. We can pick that up easy. We can throw a screen pass and pick it up. We could go across the middle and pick it up, depending on what the defense gives us, right? So Estrada's going to step up in an empty backfield and read the defense right here.
All right, and I don't think we've seen a screen pass yet, not a normal screen to a running back. All right, so one of them, he did. We were almost in an illegal set there. All right, as you said, Estrada in the backfield by himself. Man coverage across the middle. Snap is back. 4-man rush. Estrada's going to run into a man. He's going to have to hurry to get out of that, and he's not going to. They're going to get him. That's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bulldogs have had 2 turnovers now, the interception and the sack.
That's a great job by Larson, number 45 for the Hilltoppers. They only rushed 4. And they got off their blocks, came back. Estrada had no time to just set up and get down, look down the field. So great job by the Hilltoppers there.
So turnover on downs brings up 1st down for Los Alamos at their own 36-yard line, as they will look over to the sideline to get their play. 7 minutes and 1 second to go in the first half. Evan Huss with his running back Garcia to his left. They've got inverted slots and wideouts on either side. Snap is back. He's going to throw a screen over there, and it's going to work for about 5, maybe 6 yards.
Yeah, that screen pass to Cowan. Boy, he's to do it all on defense and offense, isn't he? Just a bubble screen over there. Just threw it back there to him. And Rodriguez, I'm telling you, though, he got to run and start and put a big hit on him on the sideline.
So they ended up only getting 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Hilltoppers, as they're going to bring trips to the near side. Evan Huss in the backfield. He's got Garcia, the big running back, to his left. And 1 receiver to the far side. Ball on the far hash. Hilltoppers going from left to right on your radio dial. Snap is back. Evan Huss going to do a draw. Bulldogs saw it, but he gets by the first man to the 45, to the 40, and then finally forced out of bounds. Big pickup for Garcia.
I don't know who it was, so I don't want to blame someone, but one of the Bulldogs stepped up in there, and he just kind of stiff-armed him, went off to the left of him. We had him right there, and then it showed pretty good speed up the sideline, but Wesson chased him down to make the tackle.
So a big first down pickup, 6:14 to go in the first half. Bulldogs were slow getting up on the ball, but they are there now. Snap is back. Evan Huss dropped the throw. He's going to roll to his right. Still looking. He's going to throw it, and he's got a man, and ball's up in the air. Oh, it should have been picked off, Robbie, but it was dropped.
Was that number 9 or 14 he was throwing to? I couldn't tell. Anyway, one of those, boy, just laid it over the top to number 14, which is Gutierrez, and hit him in the hands, went up in the air. Huffman was coming to make a big hit. And then at the last minute, he saw the ball right there, so he tried to bring it in, and he couldn't. Oh, it was right there.
Falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10 at the Bulldog 38-yard line for the Hilltoppers. 6:05 to go in the first half as they're looking to their sideline for the play. Evan Huss still looking over to his coaches. Trips to the near side, and Bulldogs do not have any men out here but 2 with 3 guys. Now man goes into motion. He's going to hand it off to number 14. He gets around the corner. He's the speed demon, and he will be wrapped up and tackled short of the first down at about the 31-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Good job by Armendariz as he just came up and kind of squatted, broke down like you're taught to do, didn't give in or go for the fake, and wrapped him up. Rodriguez came to help him make that tackle.
It almost looked like the Bulldogs knew what was coming because they only had 2 guys out here on trips, and I thought, uh-oh, and they did it again. They've only got 2 guys. They got a man completely uncovered. Wesson's going to have to cover him, and now we're going to have a timeout taken. Well,
he was making number 10 go off.
Actually, yep. And so number 10 had something going on.
Jorgensen goes off.
Did they have too many? No, they didn't have too many guys on the field. He must have been missing his mouthpiece or something.
Yeah, some kind of equipment that he made him go off. Dylan Baca comes in, number 12.
All right, so they're going to be empty backfield. Evan Huss in the backfield. He's got, now coming back there is his senior running back, Nico Garcia, and now a timeout taken by the Hilltoppers. So I guess we'll go ahead. You know what? Let's keep it here, Robbie. We've got a heck of a game going on here. The Bulldogs up by 15, but Hilltoppers playing great both defensively and offensively.
Yeah, coming in today, you look at their teams. We didn't have one team in common that we've played this year, and so it's hard to tell what kind of game it's going to wind up being. But I can tell you right now, I'm just sitting there thinking before you asked me this, the Hilltoppers were ready for a lot of what the Bulldogs do. It seems like the tendencies are showing, and their defense is ready for a lot of what we run. And then their offense is doing a pretty good job right now of running their offense and throwing our defense off a little bit. So Hilltoppers came in ready today. Of course, the Bulldogs did too. But I'm just personally, the Hilltoppers are playing a really good game right now.
I agree. Trips to the near side as they come out of the timeout. It's 3rd down and 4 for the Hilltoppers at the Bulldog 32-yard line. Trips to the near side and running back to the right of Evan Huss in the backfield. Bulldogs show a 4-man rush, and Evan Huss keeps it, and he's going to be met, and we're going to have a penalty come in. That's going to be a loss of 1 as he tried to run that ball.
Yeah, kind of the same thing, right? As a counter, backside counter, they just he takes a step or two to the right, and then he wants to go back behind that left side of the line. But Huffman, first Bulldog there, and 3 more came in to help.
That's going to be a block below the waist, chop block, I guess, and that's going to back them up. We're going to take it, even though it'll bring up 4th down. That ended up being a sack. There was a penalty, but what a great Bulldog sack. When it's time for a new truck, don't get sacked. Get a great deal from Raul Rodriguez at Artesia Ford Sales. And then you add the penalty to it, so it takes it all the way back to their Bulldog 47-yard line. So 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 18 for the Hilltoppers. That kind of takes them out of field goal range. Their kicker is one of the best, I think, in the state. And so if the Bulldogs can keep them here, then they'll have to either punt it or go for it, I think, because they got a long ways to go for a field goal. That'd be a state record, probably a national record. Man in motion, they're going to fake that. Bulldogs rush well. They throw it over the top, and that's going to be caught. Nope, he drops it. Boy, I thought again, Robbie, we were going to have an interception. We didn't even go up for it, but luckily it was dropped by the one-handed effort.
Now, Armendariz is the safety on that side, and he's reading the quarterback, and Cowan came from the left side and went behind him, and Armendariz never really saw him. He was reading the ball, and Cowan went up again, but it's like he had to turn in the air and got one hand on it, but he was behind Armendariz again.
It was almost an ESPN highlight catch as he got one hand on it. I thought he actually caught it, and then it slipped out. All right, they're going to go for it. 4th down and 18. Evan Huss in the shotgun. Snap is back. He's looking to throw. Bulldogs put on the pressure, and that's going to be, was it intercepted? It was trapped. It'll be a turnover, and better not to be an interception because we get the ball way back on their side of the field.
Yeah, Gutierrez broke across the middle, and Evan Huss threw behind him. Rodriguez was the one that dove for that ball, but it did hit the turf. So as you said, it was almost better that it did because we get the ball further up the field.
Oh, and they were on our side of the field. I thought anyway. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldog offense at our own 47-yard line. 4:37 to go in the first half. 22-7 is the score for the Bulldogs. Slot and wide out on either side. A formation look. Galindo to the left of Estrada in the shotgun. And the Bulldogs ready to go. Snap is back. It's Casadas in there at the quarterback. He's to the 40. He's to the 35. He's to the 20, 15. He's going to run over his own blocker down inside the 10-yard line. They fooled me on that play.
Yeah, just Casadas in the quarterback, and it's a run play left all the way. Bulldogs seal that side. I'll tell you what, Duran did a great job on Gutierrez way down the field, staying on that block, staying in front of him before the Hilltoppers. They did slow him down a little bit, make that tackle.
Casadas stays in at quarterback, A formation look. Galindo to his left. The Hilltoppers in a man defense on the right side. Snap is back, going to run the exact same play. Casadas is going to turn it up inside the 5, inside for the touchdown, Artesia.
That's a great job. There's Trost, and Galindo was out there blocking. Number 73 for the Bulldogs is out there blocking, and that is Velasquez. So just filling off that left side. And then Casadas, tough runner, right? Somebody got some arms around him about the 3-yard line, and he just went on into the end zone.
All right, Bulldogs in the swinging gate for the first time today, leading 28-7. And Casadas is the quarterback in this situation. They'll swing out of it. We'll You just never know. I was going to say they'll line up to kick the PAT, but they may do something different. We'll see. As Casadas will hold. Johnson is the snapper, and Finley Rascon the kicker. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 4:03 to go, the score 29-7. Artesia. We'll be right back.
The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified officers. Take advantage of a great retirement plan, paid leave, and medical benefits. Apply in person, online, or call 575-746-5000 for more information. The Artesia Police Department is an equal opportunity employer. And please always remember, don't drink and drive.
This touchdown summary brought to you by Justin Edwards at Artesia Ford Sales. You'll score a winning deal when you go and visit Justin. Bulldogs took 2 plays, covered 53 yards, capped off by an 8-yard touchdown run by Casadas. Kick was good by Finley Rascon, and the Bulldogs lead 29-7 with 4:03 left in the first half.
So good average there for Casadas on 2 runs. He got 53 yards. Come in as quarterback.
Is this second quarter? Seemed like it's taken a while.
It has. 4:03 to go, as you said. Here's the kick from Parrish. Going to be just a little blooper in the right side. It's the ball's on the ground. It takes a fortuitous bounce right into number 35's hands. The big 77's there for the Bulldogs and wraps him up and takes him to the ground.
Antonio Griffith is the one that he set up to catch that, went right through his hands, took a bounce, and Jesus Diaz was right there for the Hilltoppers. He picked it up before number 77 for the Bulldogs. I believe that's Soto that was the first Bulldog there to make the tackle for the Bulldogs.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. 3:56 to go here in the first half. As the Hilltoppers, Evan Huss will get his play from the sideline. He's going to have trips to the near side. Garcia is going to be to his left. One receiver over to the far sideline. Ball on the far hash. Bulldogs showing a full-out blitz. Throw it over the middle. Number 9, he catches it. The Bulldogs with a big hit, but don't wrap up. But then other Bulldogs get there and make the tackle.
See the linemen, they're doing that real quick cut on our defensive ends or linemen, just cutting them below the knees so they can throw that quick pass over the middle to Zach Stidham, number 9.
Pick up a 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Ball near the far hash. Again, trips to the near side. One receiver to the far side. Evan Huss, the quarterback. Snap back. He's going to run the speed option that way. And the Bulldogs are going to run the running back out of bounds. Let's see where they got him, as he did pitch it to Garcia.
They did, and Caden Grantham and Huffman, a great job playing that speed option. You slow play that a lot is what you do. You string it out. They did a good job. Forced him over to the sideline. So good job by those 2 Bulldogs.
Just a pickup of 1, so it'll be 3rd down and 2 now. And number 9 is going to go to the other side, so it'll be a slot and a wideout on either side. That A formation looked at the Bulldogs run. Evan Huss with Garcia to his left. Bulldogs showing the blitz. And they don't jump off the sides this time. He was trying to get them. Let's see if they can maintain that. Snap is that back, a little bit high, and he is wide open, number 9, as we were playing him way off. We're probably 12 yards off of him, and that's a good play by the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, a little adjustment there by the Hilltoppers now as they're seeing the blitzes and looking to the sideline and their quick passing game because of the great cushion the secondary is giving the receivers right now.
1st and 10 on the pickup out to their own 45-yard line. Trips to the near side. Evan Huss in the backfield, straight drop. Bulldogs bringing the pressure. Going to throw a screen, and it's going to be a drop by number 14. Hit him in the shoulders. I think he was looking to run.
He was. That was Gutierrez. He just wide out on the right, came in towards Evan House. Evan House had 3 Bulldogs bearing down on him. It looked like maybe a wide receiver slip screen or whatever it was coming inside, though, and he just dropped the ball.
Yeah, so Evan Huss, and you know, he didn't put much touch on it. He was trying to get it there quickly, but like we both said, it hit him kind of on the shoulder pad and bounced away from him. So 2nd down and 10 as Evan Huss will be in the shotgun again. Garcia to his left. Inverted slots and wideouts on the backside. And they're trying to draw the Bulldogs off. It's going to be a full-out blitz again. And this time Evan Huss, he breaks away again. He's elusive, and then he's going to throw it down the field out of bounds. So where is the – I guess there was a receiver in the area, so it'll be just 3rd down and 10 on the incompletion.
That's like the 4th time he's done it. He must be really hard to get down because usually those are sure tackles or sure sacks for the Bulldogs. And we had 3 of them back to that time, and one of them had him wrapped up. And, again, he spun out of it and just ran off to the left. So he is 6 foot, 180 pounds, so he's tough to get down.
Slippery. All right, so it'll be 3rd down and 10 at their own 45. Trips to the near side. Evan Huss with, a different running back to his right. It's not Garcia. Snap is back. And it is Garcia, and they're going to throw the screen to him over there, and he falls down. He might have had something there, Robbie. There is a flag down in the middle of the field. Let's see if it's defense or offense.
Well, we brought the safety blitzes that time. One corner on the far side and Rodriguez on this left side, and they were coming free, but they had the perfect play called and got it into Nico Garcia's hands. And as you said, when he planted to turn up the field, his feet went out from under him.
They're waving the flag off, so it'll be 4th and 10 at the 45. Expect the punt here. 2:42 to go in the first half. The Bulldog offense should get it back, and it will be coming out into the second half. The Hilltoppers will get the ball first, as the Bulldogs won the toss and elected to receive in the first half.
That is Cowan who does the punting, and we've said his name a lot today. He's a 6 foot, 150-pound senior for the Hilltoppers.
All right, they're going to have guys switching over to the other side, trips to the short side of the field. They were on the wide side. He'll drop back in the punt. Here comes the Bulldog punt blocker, and he can't get to it again. That left-footed punt. It's going to hit the field, and they're going to let it bounce and roll, does Almendares. It'll be a great punt all the way down to the Bulldog 11-yard line.
Johnson came up the middle that time, and he was unblocked, but he had to go around the personal protector that's halfway between the line and the punter, and I think that just small delay kept him from blocking it that time. But he also went to the left.
Yeah,
he needs
to
go to the right. Yes.
And that's what I was going to say. That personal protector turned him, I think, and kind of guided him to that side, keep him away from the left-footed kicker. All right, so the Bulldogs with a 88-yard opportunity here on offense as they got 1st and 10 at their own 12. A formation look. Boy, we got somebody spread wide over here. He's in single coverage. I think it's Duran. Snap is back. Got to hand it off to Galindo, and he will make a man miss and then get out to about the 22-yard line for a first down pick. I thought he might break that one.
Yeah, that's Cowan that wrapped him up, but Galindo just ran through his arm tackle until number 52 got a hold of him, and that is Quintada. But Cowan slowed him down enough or Galindo was going to be gone.
All right, so 1st down and 10 on the 10-yard pickup. Maybe got 11. Estrada looking over the defense. Snap is back. Just going to throw it over the top. He's got Duran. He cannot hang on. Boy, good job there by the defense as he was behind him, but he got his hands on him and just drug him down, helped him break up the pass.
Yeah, that's a good job by Gutierrez, number 14. Duran was in front of him. He's just behind him. They're running together across the middle of the field. Great throw by Estrada. And as soon as the ball arrived, Gutierrez reached around there with that right hand and kept his left hand on Duran, and just a great defensive play by Gutierrez.
And that's speed squared right there. Two of the fastest guys in the state going at each other. All right, empty backfield this time for Estrada. Trips to the far side. They got straight man over there. Twins to this side. Khan's coming across. That's going to be a screen to and nobody blocked that guy. Two Hilltoppers went right by our blockers. We had guys out there. It would have been a long run, but nobody blocked them.
Yeah, that is what we saw a while ago, right? It's first color is what you say in the coaching world, right? Is when you come out on that screen, the first opposite color you block them. Don't go look for an assigned person. It's just the first color, opposite jersey you see, put a hat on it, and that's twice in a row we've noticed that they haven't done that. They've run right through our Bulldogs.
All right, so it'll be trips to the far side, which is the wide side of the field. 3rd down and 11 for Artesia. Galindo to the left of Estrada in the shotgun. 1:34 to go in the first half. Snap is back. They're going to bring 4. I'll throw it over here, and that's going to be caught at the 30-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down, but a penalty flag in the backfield. And the Los Alamos guy put his hands up like, what did I do? And the white hat shook his head at him. So I don't know what the penalty is, but it might be a late hit on the Hilltopper.
So it's a great route over here by Eglin, number 86. First time we've called his name this year consistently in the game. He ran a great out route. It was a little high, got his hands up, and then I watched him. He made sure he got his feet inbounds. So it's a great job by Eglin to bring that down.
Yeah, good job by the sophomore. But it was a roughing the passer, and so it's 15-yard penalty and 1st down. It would have been 4th and about 3, but instead 1st and 10 for Artesia with 1:27 and counting. Here in the first half, Bulldogs lead 29-7. Slot and a wide out on either side. Running back Galindo to the right of Estrada. A formation for the Bulldogs. Snap is back. They bring 4. Nope, they bring, 4. Going to throw it over the middle to Galindo. He catches it, and then he's going to be tackled about the 15-yard line. Good play there by Artesia.
Well, the coaches have picked up something, as that's the third time we've seen Galindo go up the middle. It's like we're drawing the safeties away with our slots, and the middle is wide open. He had to slow down for that a little bit, or he was gone. Number 33 made the tackle, Pasolka.
Right back on the line of scrimmage. Casadas goes into motion. He's going to pitch it to him forward. He's got guys in front of him, does Casadas. He makes one guy, slips inside, makes man miss, and he's inside the 5-yard line for a first down and goal.
Well, great job by Diego Lopez out there. Just got a kick-out block. Casadas cuts in front of it. And number 55, Kyler Young, makes the tackle for the Hilltoppers.
Bulldogs right back on the line of scrimmage. Estrada with Galindo. He's going to bring a man in motion, going to pitch it forward, and that's going to be Kahn looking for his guys to be blocked, and that's a touchdown. Or was that Kahn? Yes, it was. Touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Again, the line sealed it off. Diego Lopez, a great job from his slot position out there just to hang on to his block. Kahn goes right in behind it. Joby, I'll be honest, we had 2:09 on the clock when we started that drive, and I thought that's more than enough time, and the Bulldogs score with 34 seconds left.
Yeah, swinging gate formation. Casadas is the quarterback in this swinging gate, and he'll bring a man in motion. Now they'll swing out of it into the normal PAT. As Robbie said, there's 34 seconds to go in the half. Bulldogs lead 35-7 here in the first half. Finley Rascon gets his steps ready for the kick. Snap is back. It's a good snap, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 34 seconds to go in the half, Artesia 36, Los Alamos 7. We'll be right. Oh, no, we're going to keep it right here. I forgot we ran into we're ready for the halftime, but we didn't quite get there. So, we don't have it to you yet.
Well, let's go right back over the bracket again.
Okay.
Okay. So, Roswell played Mayfield yesterday at the Wool Bowl, last night at the Wool Bowl. And they defeated Mayfield right at the end of the third quarter, 50-0, 50-point rule. So Roswell advances, and they're going to be playing the winner of the Deming-Goddard game that's happening at the Wool Bowl today in Roswell. And then the other half of the Artesia bracket, the bottom half, Piedra Vista, the number 3 team, beat Valley, the number 6 team, 30-6 last night. So Piedra Vista is awaiting the winner of this game. If Artesia does go on and win this game, after last year's state championship game, Piedra Vista owes us a visit, so it'll be a home game here next Saturday probably. This touchdown summary brought to you by Perry Connor at Artesia Ford Sales. You'll score a winning deal when you visit with Perry. 7 plays, 88 yards, 3-yard touchdown pass to Estrada to Kahn. Kick is good. Artesia 36, Hilltoppers 7.
Here's a kick from Parrish. He's going to kick it high and deep. It's going to drove over the heads and then into the end zone for the touchback. And we're getting a scoring update.
Okay, Deming still winning 18-0 over Goddard about midway through the third quarter. So I appreciate Josh giving us those updates.
And that is there at the Wool Bowl.
So Goddard losing at home.
Yeah, right now losing it, yeah. All right, so the Hilltoppers have a little bit of time here. They got 34 seconds left. Do they try to get something going, or are they just going to get out here and not take a chance at the Bulldogs getting the ball back? It looks like they're going to run something. They've got the inverted slot on one side and a wide out, and then same thing on the other side. Evan Huss, the quarterback. Snap is back. He's going to throw it over here to the short man, or to the wide out, and it bounces in front of him for an incompletion.
Yeah, just trying to get it to Gutierrez out here and probably get it in his hands. He's a playmaker. And Evan Huss just kind of a relaxed throw out here. Laxadavid went just hitting about 4 yards in front of him. But I tell you what, Joby, number 10, Jorgensen, went straight down the field and was wide open.
Wide open. I mean, he could have pumped that and then threw it, and we may see that in the second half because nobody went with him.
Yeah, and that defensive coach is yelling at Watkins right now.
Trips to the near side, one receiver to the far side. Man in motion is number 9. Going to fake it to him and then hand it off up the middle, and they'll pick up about 6 yards on that. And I think, oh, no, that was number 16 running the ball.
Jackson Blair, just to give up the middle, did a good job of picking up what he could for Wesson was in on that tackle.
So down to 13 seconds as they look to the sideline. So they are definitely going to take their time. They're not trying to hurry to score. Let me put it that way. They are running plays, but all right, inverted slots and wide outs on either side. Evan Huss takes the snap. He's going to turn around. He's going to throw it deep down here. That might be picked. Oh, goes through the hands of Watkins.
What we just said, right? They're going to come back to it, and Watkins was back deep that time, broke in front of him, but he was a little late as it went off his fingertips.
All right, so at the half, it's 36-7 Artesia. We're going to have one timeout here, and then we're going to have the Artesia Bulldog Band coming out to do the fight song, I believe. Is that what we were told? So stay right here on KSVPTV.com, KSVP Radio, Facebook and YouTube as well. Bulldogs winning right now, 36-7 over the Hilltoppers.
Bulldog Pride Screen Printing and Embroidery in Artesia is the source for Bulldog fan gear, company gear, and gear for school spirit. Bulldog Pride specializes in embroidered logos for companies, sports, and school attire, and for special gifts. All embroidery at Bulldog Pride is done in-house and never outsourced. For more information, call 575-736-1701 or stop by Bulldog Pride Screen Printing and Embroidery located in the Abo Shopping Center at 1028 South 13th Street in Artesia. Open Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 5.
City of Artesia. We are proud to announce that Artesia City Council has approved $1 million to fund improvements and upgrades around the city. These projects, completed by Artesia's Infrastructure Department, have made a huge impact on our parks and recreational areas. The Infrastructure Department has been hard at work making improvements to JC and Central Park. At JC Park, the Infrastructure Department has added a brand new dog park, along with new bleachers, a flagpole, and motivational signs throughout. They have also updated the shelters and added ADA parking. They repainted the pickleball courts, installed new speed bumps, added conditioning dirt to the softball fields, set up new security cameras, and trimmed the trees for a safer and more friendly environment. To ensure better traffic flow in the area, a large portion of the $1 million budget was allocated to the construction of the one-way. At Central Park, the Infrastructure Department installed new benches for visitors to relax and enjoy the park's lush greenery. Multiple ADA ramps were added, making the park more accessible to people with disabilities. The trees have been trimmed to ensure the park remains beautiful and healthy for all to enjoy. The City of Artesia is excited to announce the completion of significant improvements to Texas Street from 4th Street to 6th Street. Islands were cleaned and new bushes were planted. Also, new city landscaping was added, which has helped improve the overall look and appearance of City Hall, making the area feel even safer and more welcoming. Multiple improvements and repairs have been made to Main Street, Heritage Walkway, First Street, and Eagle Draw. Trees along Main Street and Heritage Walkway were trimmed, and the sidewalks were deep cleaned. First Street received a new fence to prevent vandalism to the pine trees in that area. Eagle Draw got fresh, new concrete on several damaged areas, along with new trash cans, trimmed trees, and beautiful flags placed near the airplane. The Infrastructure Department is hard at work to constantly maintain and improve community spaces throughout the city. Not only have these improvements greatly enhanced the beauty of the city of Artesia, but they have also increased safety for all residents. Together, we can continue to build stronger infrastructure for our city and enhance the quality of life for our citizens.
Hey, Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs! Welcome back here on this quarterfinal weekend, Artesia and Los Alamos at Bulldog Bowl in Artesia. Time for our Tate Branch Fan of the Week, and today we would love to introduce to you Mr. BJ Gallegos. BJ, thanks for doing this today.
It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, and I had to tell BJ right off the top, this is not your car, but man, that's a pretty car, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
It is. Well, let's find out a little bit about BJ. You born and raised here in Artesia?
Yes, sir. Here for 21 years. Went to school here, did sports, football up until sophomore year, and then track all through high school, and then ran some cross country senior year.
Okay. So what were you doing on the track team?
I began just throwing shot put, and then senior year I wanted to do distance, but COVID, I didn't really have a senior track season.
Yeah. So you graduated during one of the COVID years. 2020. Yeah, I felt so bad for the class of 2020. I think toilet paper was your class ring or something like that.
I don't think so. I'm not sure on that.
But so did you have the graduation ceremony where everybody drove around town and did all that?
Yeah.
What was that? What was that like? I know it wasn't what you wanted, but better than nothing, right?
Yeah, I still would have liked to have a graduation, but I mean it's what we had. You know.
Well, let's see. So your 5-year reunion would be 2025. So maybe they can throw an actual graduation ceremony in the bowl for the class of 2020 on your 5th year class reunion. Let's throw that out there. And we'll be there to broadcast it. Okay, so you graduate from high school. Do you go on to college or straight to work?
I'm in college and I'm working right now. I'm going to college in Carlsbad for pre-business, and I'm working at Harvey & Simons. And after I finish here at Carlsbad, I'm probably going to Texas Tech to finish my accounting degree.
So what got you started in accounting and not, say, auto parts?
It was one of my classes in high school, accounting. My teacher, Miss Humble, her class, I really liked that class. So once I started getting into that, I'm like, I think this is what I want to do.
Well, that's awesome because not everybody, goes to high school or wakes up in the morning and says, I want to be an accountant, and but they're needed, and it's an important profession. Did you ever do any competitions at school for that?
Yes, I was in BPA, and I did. I made it to nationals, but I didn't really get to go to nationals my senior year, but I did make it to nationals my junior year when I did it. I didn't place, but I got first in state both my senior and junior year for accounting.
Well, that had to be exciting and a good accomplishment that kind of led you to the career. So what do you do now? What are some of your roles or tasks that you have in your current position?
Just working on clients' books, and come tax season, I do occasional tax returns. And then that's basically it. I just work on the books, make sure everything looks right, and make sure everything is just where it's supposed to be.
That's right. So when you go to college, what will that degree help you do? Will you stick around here in New Mexico, or do you have plans to maybe go off someplace else and practice your trade?
I haven't thought that far ahead. I'm probably going to stay here for a good bit because I really like my company and my boss, and they really like me. Yeah.
As far as you know.
Yeah, as far as I know.
No, I'm sure. I know they do. Well, let's see. You are a fan of the week. This is the Fan of the Week segment. I understand you go to a lot of sporting events?
Yes, sir. I try to go to all the football games as long as they're close. I go to mainly all the home volleyball games. Try to go to a few out-of-town ones. And then any other sport, I sometimes go to the home games. Not a lot, though.
Yeah. What is it that you like about going to the games? What is it about the experience or the atmosphere that you like and enjoy?
The atmosphere is great. The fans, the players, it's just great being here in Artesia.
Yeah, and you have friends that you or people that you know that are outside of town or outside of the state, perhaps, that it comes up in conversation. How do you explain this to them?
I don't really have conversations like that with anyone, but if I would just say we're a winning town. We expect to win many games.
That's right. Do you have any games or plays or moments, say, during the football games that you've attended that really kind of stand out in your mind that you remember?
No, it's just all great. Nothing really sticks out for me.
Yeah, but it's the whole experience, though. It's the bell, it's the cannon, it's the dog pile, all of that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, and the winning, of course.
Yeah, the winning. Yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, do you hope to have a family someday and maybe have some little Bulldogs running around?
Yeah, that's the goal. Yeah. I mean, it would be great to do that.
Well, that's good. Now, a lot of folks may know your dad. He has like this famous phrase that he always says.
Yep. It's beautiful.
And where did that come from? Do you remember the first time you remember him saying that?
No, as far as I've known, he's always been saying that whenever I would go out with him, he would see someone, he would just be like, beautiful.
Well, that's great. Well, make sure that, this gift that we're going to give you from this interview segment, that's for you. That's not for him. So, but you can call him up and say, I got this beautiful gift certificate, and I'm sure he'll be proud of you. Well, good. Maybe someday, though, have a family and have some little Bulldogs. And, do you just anticipate going to games as long as you can?
Yes, sir. That's the goal. I want to grow old here, attend as many games as I can.
Very good. Excellent. Well, we have a couple prizes for you for being our guest. One is in my pocket. I almost lost last week's. Yeah, I almost lost last week's. This is a $50 gift card from our friends at the Adobe Rose here in Artesia. And you can take that with you and take whoever you like, or you can just go by yourself, whatever you want to do. And then we have this beautiful custom Tate Branch Fan of the Week mug. And Bulldog #1 fan, we'd like to present this to you, and that's yours for being our guest today.
Thank you.
Good. Is there anything else you'd like to say to the folks?
Not that I can think of right now. No.
All right. Oh, and did I ask you what BJ stands for?
No, but it stands for Benjamin Jesus, as far as I know.
As far as you know. When did you start going by BJ? When did that start?
My parents just started calling me that, and I don't know when it started exactly, but
yeah.
I think it's just shorter. So probably it was my mom that came up with it, maybe, so she didn't get confused with my dad.
Oh, okay. Well, it's beautiful. Let me tell you, it's a good deal. BJ Gallegos, our Fan of the Week. We've got a couple more of these, so if you have someone you'd like to nominate for Fan of the Week, just get a hold of Perry here at Tate Branch, and who knows, they may be next week's Fan of the Week, because I know we're going to have 2 more games after this game is won by the Bulldogs today. BJ, thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and we'll get you back to the second half in just a moment.
What's up, Artesia? Andy and Jen here from Faith Kids. It's the most wonderful time of the year, and we have something special coming your way.
Yes, we're super excited. On December the 8th at 6 p.m. right here in this parking lot at Faith Baptist Church, we're going to have our first ever Christmas Carnival. It's a free event for your whole family, and we're really excited about it.
We're going to have carnival games, plenty of sweet treats and prizes, and it's, again, fun for the whole family. It is free, like she said, so come join us December 8th, 6 p.m. right here at Faith Baptist Church 401 South 20th Street.
See you then.
Southwest Printers is a third-generation printing company. From letterheads to business cards and all types of invitations, books, and magazines. Our dedicated staff care about your project and work to get it right the first time, every time. Southwest Printers' design team makes your art stand out above the rest. Our printing team will handle your project like it's the only one in the shop. Let us print your signs, banners, window lettering, event tickets, invitations, and much, much more. Remember, Southwest Printers. If you can think it, we can print it.
Find us fast in names and numbers.
What if you could look forward 1 year, 4 years, 40 years? What does the future look like? How will you ignite it? This is where the future gets fueled, where ideas come to light and identities flourish. This is where we define opportunity as individuals and as a pack. Being a Lobo is about so much more than the classes you take. It's about the mark you make on your world, because the journey starts here, but it never ends. What will you ignite?
For lovers of Mexican cuisine, especially Jalisco-style dishes with the most authentic taste in all New Mexico, Los Agaves has a very exquisite daily buffet from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And the holidays are just around the corner, so don't forget to call Los Agaves and reserve dates for your holiday gatherings. Los Agaves Restaurant, located at 611 North 8th Street in Artesia. Call us today at 875-736-4037.
Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. And everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
First half stats here for Los Alamos: 6 first downs. They have 14 rushes for 46 yards, 8 receptions for 59 yards, and that's 59 yards passing. They had 8 completions on 20 attempts, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, no fumbles lost. 8 penalties for 79 yards, 2 for 9 on third down conversions, 1 for 2 on fourth down conversions for the Hilltoppers today. Artesia first half stats: 16 first downs, 14 rushes for 118 yards, 14 receptions for 281 yards, 281 yards passing, 14 completions on 22 attempts, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 0 fumbles lost. Bulldogs had 6 penalties for 59 yards, 4 for 6 on third down conversions, 1 for 2 on fourth down conversions, and they are dominating the time of possession in 29 minutes and 35 seconds.
All right, thank you, Josh, for the stats there in the first half. And as Robbie joins me, we're leading, as Josh said, 36-7. And the Bulldogs and the Hilltoppers on the field warming up. And the day has remained perfectly beautiful, Robbie. Just got a slight breeze, bright sunshine, and it's a good Saturday afternoon for some high school football.
Yeah, and a couple of things that stood out to me as Josh read those stats. He went through them pretty quick. Hilltoppers have about 100 yards offense so far. They're 2 for 9 on third downs, and they've got 8 penalties called on them. Artesia Bulldogs have almost 400 yards of offense in the first half, and they have 6 penalties called on them. So I mean, the Bulldogs dominated that first half, but we were talking at halftime, it didn't feel like that. Now, I know it's 36-7, but it just didn't feel that way to us.
Yeah, it really didn't. But as you said, it was a domination of the first half. And, 400 yards offense. You can't ask much for that. I mean, that's a game for a lot of teams if they even get that many. And we had in the first half.
Yeah, 120 yards rushing, 280 yards passing. So for the 400. So I think if the Hilltoppers going to come out, they're a good, disciplined team. So they're going to adjust a couple things, and they got nothing to lose, right? Neither team does. So we'll see what they come out with and see what they adjust. I don't anticipate much adjustments from the Bulldogs as they make adjustments during the game. We'll see what the Hilltoppers do after the halftime.
All right, so the Hilltoppers will receive going from the south to the north. They'll have the wind behind their back. It's not much. It's a slight breeze here at Bulldog Bowl. Jacob Parrish doing the honors as normal. Ball on the X end. Here's the kick. He's going to kick kind of a sweep kick. It's caught over there on the right side at about the 28-yard line, and he's going to break forward, and a host of Bulldogs will bring him down at about the 38-yard line.
Jesus Diaz doing a good job of catching that line drive kick. Those aren't easy to catch like that. He caught it, and then he started going up the field. Number 18, Brody McDonald, and about 6 other Bulldogs were there on the tackle.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line for the Hilltoppers. 11:54 to go here in the third quarter. And they will mixing it up a little bit on how they're going to line up this time. Going to have a tight bunch package here to the wide side of trips. Quarterback Evan Huss in the backfield shotgun. He's going to draw back. He had 16 over. They're going to throw it over there, and it's going to be incomplete. A little bit high for number 14.
Their adjustment there, that just trying to get into Gutierrez's hands and get his speed around that corner on the left side. And that's about the 3rd time I remember, maybe the 4th tonight or today, that they're trying to get it in his hands outside and just haven't been able to complete that pass for different reasons.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 10 on the incompletion at their own 38-yard line. Bulldog defense ready to go as the Hilltoppers will come up. Trips tight bunch to the short side of the field this time. Number 16 is in the backfield with Evan Huss. He's to the left of him in the shotgun. Turn, handed off to him that way. Bulldogs play it pretty good. They're going to get him. I'm not sure he did get back to the line of scrimmage. Ball came out, but they said he was down. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Johnson, Wesson, and Rodriguez all there as Blair trying to go around that right side. It just had nowhere to go with those 3 Bulldogs.
Yeah, ran into a mass of humanity. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 from their own 38-yard line. Again, that bunch trip set to the short side of the field. He's going to run the speed option this way. Oh, he pitches it forward, and they'll pick up about 7, 8, maybe 9 yards. It'll be a short 4th down here at the 46-yard line.
There's an adjustment. Speed option to the left, and then Jorgensen was coming right behind the offensive line, pitched it forward to him like a pass, and then he picked up what he could, so hadn't seen that one yet.
Bulldogs don't want to jump off sides here. They got trips to the near side, receiver to the far side, running back in the backfield. Evan Huss tries to get them to jump. They do not, the Bulldogs. Now they're getting right up on the ball. It's 4th down and 2. And again, he's going to take a snap, turn, hand it off to 16. He'll pick up the 1st down and a lot more into the defensive secondary before he's tackled. About a 10-yard pickup.
We brought the linebackers on the blitz, and they got blocked, so there was no linebacker there once he got through the front line. And, boy, picked up some good yards there before. I couldn't tell who made that tackle. Could you?
I thought it was number 27 for the Bulldogs.
Okay,
Watkins. All right, so they're right back on the ball. 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 44-yard line. Number 9 in motion, going to make trips to the far side. Evan Huss going to turn and throw it to him over there. We're going to have a penalty flag in the background. Actually gets it out there to the speedster, and he picks up the 1st down, about a 12, but penalty in the backfield.
Bulldogs blitz both linebackers in the A gaps, and they read that, so they kick it outside quickly to Gutierrez over there as Stidham was out there blocking, but looks like it will come back.
Personal foul on the Hilltoppers, chop block, and so that'll back them up 15. It'll be 2nd and 25.
And I'm just going to say that's interesting to me because they do it about every other play.
Yeah.
I mean, they chop block like that, and they've called it twice. Some other team did that to us, I remember, and it never got called during the game, not once.
It seems like Goddard used to do it a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Goddard that you're thinking about. But in any case, it's 1st down and 25 now, back at their 41. As the Hilltoppers, their first possession here in the second half, looking over to the sideline to get their play. They're going to have an inverted slot on either side, and then a wide out backed off on either side, running back to the right of Evan Huss. He's going to take a drop, looking to throw. Bulldogs getting some pressure. It's intercepted. He's going the other way, and this looks like he could take it all the way back. He's got blockers in front of him. To the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Artesia on the interception turnover.
That's Rodriguez. He's just sitting back there in coverage, and the ball comes. He brings it in, heads down the left sideline. He had Wesson and Finley out there blocking in front of him, and he waits patiently on them, just like a Craig running back, and defender turned running back. I think that's his 2nd or 3rd pick 6 this year for Rodriguez.
So the Bulldogs will come out in the swinging gate, leading 42-7. Offense has not been on the field yet for Artesia here in the second half, but they get the touchdown on the pick six. And the quarterback in the swinging gate is Casadas. And now they'll bring the man in motion, and now there's going to be a what? He's pointing over here. The far line judge is pointing to the right side.
Okay, let me give an update right now where they're doing that. Deming 33, Goddard 0 early in the fourth quarter. So right now it looks like Goddard will be moving to play Roswell next week.
So
sorry, Deming.
Deming will be
Deming will be playing Roswell next week.
So our center had to come off the field, and I don't know if it was a uniform violation or what. So we're just going to line up in the regular PAT because they sent him off the field. He was shaking his head. Coach Moppin was shaking his head. But we're lined up in the normal PAT. Snap is a little not a normal center, but it got there.
Yeah, tough to bring a guy in that doesn't do that all the time. So
right.
Are we keeping it here?
Yeah, let's keep it here. Did we get that in? I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention.
No, we didn't.
All right, so that interception was huge, just like the awesome deal you intercept when from Robbie Burgess at Artesia Ford Sales. Go Bulldogs. And how's the wedding, Robbie? So that was in our line there.
Yeah, Gene told me Robbie Burgess had a wedding this week, so we just get that personal question into him.
I gotcha.
So great play by the Artesia defense. They come out. Hilltoppers have the ball first. They just had a great run up the middle, and we're setting up to throw the pass over to the right. And Rodriguez, just another great job of intercepting that pass. And
how long was that? Did we get that from our statistician?
He didn't give me anything.
Hey, stat guy, how long was the interception return? 46.
So 46-yard interception return. That's summary presented by Perry Connor at Artesia Ford Sales. You'll score a winning deal when you visit with Perry at Artesia Ford Sales. And just like Perry, he always says, go Bulldogs.
All right, here's the kick. Nice deep kick. It's going to be received at the 6-yard line. Looking to go up the middle, the wedge, and he does get through the Bulldog defense and then finally tackled, and that's going to be Jacob Parrish coming and making that tackle, the kicker. Or was it? Yeah, Jake Parrish making the tackle, but boy, good wedge there for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, that's Gutierrez. They put him back deep right now behind 33. He's been getting most of those kicks as Pasolka. But boy, when he got that ball, he headed up the middle in that good blocking, and if Parrish hadn't been there, he was going to head up that left sideline. I'm not saying he would have scored, but great open field tackle by Parrish on the speedster, Gutierrez.
All right, trips to the far side with Gutierrez, the farthest receiver over there. Evan Huss looking at a blitz by the Bulldogs, turned and handed off to number 16. He's wrapped up and then gets away from the first tackler and then tackled after a pickup of about 2.
Yeah, trying to go around that right side. We're trying to go up the middle, nothing there, so Blair bounced it out. Johnson tried to get him from behind, couldn't, but Rodriguez came in. And I'm going to tell you, Rodriguez, one of the hardest hitters on the Bulldog defense, just came in there and put a pretty good hit on him.
And the other thing we'll say about Rodriguez is he's not the biggest guy, but he brings a punch when he hits you. All right, so it'll be 2nd down and 8 at their own 36-yard line. Evan Huss with his running back to his right. He's got a couple of receivers on both sides, going to run a little reverse. Bulldogs, and there's a great block as one man to get around the corner. He's not going to get there. He does get to the corner, but he's tackled.
Yeah, doing everything they can do to keep the ball in Gutierrez's hands. He lines up wide on the right, comes across formation, just kind of a reverse play and trying to get him out on the left. David Hammond did a great job of staying home, getting off the block, and making the tackle on him.
3rd down and 2 at their own 42-yard line. Quads, a man's just getting off the field late, so trips to the far side. And now they're going to take a timeout, are the Hilltoppers. So we'll go ahead and take one as well. Artesia 43, the Hilltoppers 7.
Of all the flowers in the world, pansies get a bad rap. Hi, this is Jim Gill with Roswell Seed Company. The name pansies sound delicate and weak, but in reality, pansies are bold and beautiful. When the frost has killed all the other flowers, pansies start blooming, and they'll bloom all winter long, which is why you should come see us at Roswell Seed. We have a greenhouse full of colorful pansies ready to brighten up the coldest winter day. So come get your pansies, and remember, if someone calls you a pansy, take it as a compliment.
Hilltoppers take their first time out in the second half, and with 7:54 to go in the half, and we're leading 43-7, so we're up by 36. We do have a running clock. Is that right? Am I doing my math right?
Yes.
Josh, the statistician, gives me a wink. Says, "Yeah, you can add."
What is he?
A statistician. Did I say it kind of weird? All right, so
you had your mouth full.
Evan Huss in the backfield. He's going to throw it. That's going to be caught and immediately slammed, and that ball came out. They're going to call it incompletion instead of a fumble. Armendariz, man, he brought the load.
Armendariz lined up on the outside receiver, threw it to Stidham over the middle, just a quick stop route. Right when he caught it, Armendariz hit him in the back, didn't even wrap him up, just laid the wood and knocked him all the way to the ground. The ball came out.
Woo. But they called it incomplete instead of a fumble, so the Bulldogs did not get the turnover. Instead, it'll be 4th down and 2. Hilltoppers need to do something, so I think they're going to go for it even though they're on their own 42. Evan Huss in the backfield is running back to his left, trips to the far side. He's going to turn, hand it off, and he will not get it, Robbie. It's going to be short by a yard.
Boy, he fought hard as the first Bulldog in there. Johnson kind of had him, but Blair broke out of that one, tried to get going again, and 3 Bulldogs were there to keep him from getting that, but it's a great effort by Blair.
All right, so the turnover on downs makes it 1st and 10 for Artesia at the Hilltopper 43-yard line. Ball will be near the near hash, kind of split in the middle of the field in the near hash. And I was looking to see if we've got, we will have a new quarterback and have some new players in as Casadas getting his play from Coach Maupin. And I saw Beauregard going out. I think I saw Eglund going out, which we've seen him. And actually, I think that might be, I'll try to get him in, and Robbie, you will too. All right, so the A formation look. Lopez is the slot on that far side. He's been in, but not the normal starter. They're going to throw it, and it's going to be almost intercepted. Boy, good defense there by number 55.
Yeah, trying to get it over the middle. Diego Lopez and the linebacker just kind of dropped back. I don't know if Quezada saw him or threw it a little early because he reached out to his left hand and almost brought that in for the interception. And I think that was number 55, wasn't it?
Yes.
Kyler Young, so good job by him.
He's a big, good-looking athlete. One of the linebackers, number 55. I think he's an offensive lineman as well, one of their two-way starters.
6'2", 225.
Yeah. All right, so back to an A formation look. Ball near the near hash. Snap is back. Parra back there with Casadas. He's just going to pick his way through to the 40, to the 35. Down inside. Looks like he got enough for the first down, a pickup of about 11.
Well, it looked like there's nowhere to go, but Quezada showing the patience as he just kind of strung it out to the right, looked for a lane, cut his back upfield, tried to go left, but Nathaniel Larson trailing the plate, put a good hit on Quezadas to make the tackle.
So a lot of new players in. We've got number 12, number 80, number 34, and number 19. Those are the receivers. Parra in the backfield to the right of Casadas. Snap is back. They rush 3. He's going to throw it over to the right side. That's caught and then pushed out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. I think that's number 12 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Porter Hardiman just running that out route, which they Bulldogs like. It's a run play for them pretty much. So good pitch, good catch by Quezadas to Hardman.
All right, another new receiver. They're bringing in lots of receivers each time. It looks like number 82 just came in, and I think that's Fuentes. Is that right, number 82?
I don't have him on my roster.
Actually, well, I'm not sure who it is. All right, so slot and wide on either side. Parra in the backfield, going to turn, hand it. Oh, he's just going to keep it himself, and he'll struggle forward, get 1 yard, maybe. No, not even that, about a half yard. Got past the line of scrimmage, did Casadas.
Good job by Larson again, number 45. He comes in there, gets a hold of Casadas, hangs on to one leg and doesn't let him go until another Hilltopper comes in there, and then Larson, good sportsmanship, helps Casadas up off the turf.
3rd down and 4 for the Bulldogs. A formation once again. They are switching in and out receivers, and there's probably some new linemen in there as well. Casadas has Parra to his left this time in the shotgun. Going to turn and hand it off to him. He's got the first down and more. He's to the 20, and then he is stacked up. There is a penalty flag down, and boy, he just struggled forward with like 4 guys on him and picks up 2 more yards, does the sophomore.
The number 44?
I thought it was.
I've got it. Why do I have Jake Vandevender?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, they have the same number. Thank you, Josh. It is Parra.
Okay.
He's the right. And we know that. I just going to it confused me here. So anyway, did a good job, as you mentioned. Hard to get down, but penalty on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, holding. So that takes us back to their 30. 3rd down and 8 for Artesia. As again, they bring in several new players. for the offense. A formation. Casadas will be the in the shotgun with Parr to his left. Snap is back. He's going to just run it the whole way. Quarterback run. Looking to cut inside, then decides not to. Now he will cut back on the traffic, and he'll pick up about 10 yards for the first down.
Why, not a difficult offense there. It's just snap it to Casadas, and he goes left or he goes right. And he's one of our better runners, great running back. And he stretches it out to the left and picks up the first down before, I switched my rosters here. Number 52, Quintana makes the tackle.
So 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line of the Hilltoppers. 2:45 and counting to go here in the third quarter. A formation, Casadas in the shotgun. He's got Parra to his left. And waiting on the snap. They look like they're going to bring a blitz. They do. Up good pickup there. He's going to throw it over the top. That's going to be caught. Eglin in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Artesia.
And that's a great throw by Casadas because Eglin runs inside, gives him enough of the sideline to throw it deep. And it was great coverage by Jorgensen on the inside of Eglin, but then the ball was deep, and Eglin just breaks away from him and catches the ball for the touchdown. So great throw by Casadas, good catch by Eglin, great route by Eglin.
And I'm going to add to that great throw because that was across the field and deep.
Yeah.
And we were on the far side. He throws it across the field and deep into the opposite corner. Had a lot of air under it and put it on the target.
While it was in the air, I'm thinking that's going to be intercepted. I don't know about you. I was kind of like, yeah, might be, but he threw it deep enough.
Yep. All right, so they line up for the normal PAT to the Bulldogs. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. So 2:27 to go in the third quarter, 50-7, Artesia. We'll be right back.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
This touchdown summary brought to you by Raul Rodriguez at Artesia Ford Sales. Want a great deal? Go see Raul at Artesia Ford. That drive by the Artesia Bulldogs, 7 plays, covered 43 yards, 20-yard touchdown pass from Casadas to Eglin. The kick was good. Artesia Bulldogs 50, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers 7 with 2:27 left here in the third quarter with the running clock.
Parrish puts the ball, or the T on the X. Now he'll put the ball down there. Next week, we'll be playing Piedra Vista right here at 1 o'clock. I know I'm saying that early, but it doesn't look like we'll lose this ball game.
Well, they come in, seeded number 3. So you got the number 2 team and the number 3 team next week.
Nice deep kick and a driving back. Gets over his head and into the end zone for a touchback. Hit it about the 3-yard line. It bounces in.
So if Deming goes ahead and wins the game and Goddard, looks like they will. What's the score there, Josh? 33-0 with 3 minutes left in the game. So Deming goes on. They seeded number 5. So you got 1, 2, 3, and 5 that are going to be in the semifinals next week, looks like right now.
So not completely chalk, but almost. And the one that is, it was the 4-5 matchup.
Yep.
So, and I didn't call it anywhere on air, but that was my call that Deming would get the win and the upset. Snap is back. Evan Huss is going to throw it out here to number 16. Bulldogs play it pretty good. Open field tackle there after a pickup of about, did he even get back to the line of scrimmage? He did not. They tackle for loss.
Yeah, getting it to Jackson Blair out here in the flat. He makes a good catch and then tries to get up the field, but David Hammond, great speed. David Hammond wraps him up, makes the tackle.
And a tackle for loss at that. So it'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Hilltoppers. 1:15 counting to go in the third quarter, as they will line up with a bunch set to the near side, which is the short side of the field. Evan Huss looking over the defense. Snap is back. He fakes that handoff. Bulldogs are right there. And will they be able to hang on to him? They're not, as he just makes people miss again. And now, if they don't call it here, they're not going to call it on Los Alamos because there was nobody near, no receivers where he threw it out of bounds.
Caden Grantham came back there unblocked, and Johnson came back too, and Johnson kind of took Grantham out. And so, and quarterback rolled to his right and threw it out of bounds, but the blocks were there. They just kind of hindered each other.
Yeah, and so so I don't know. We got it called on us, and I didn't think it was, and then they've done it a few times.
Yeah, Josh mentioned on ours that we didn't even get back close to the line of scrimmage when he threw it away, so maybe that's
what it was. Okay, well, he definitely got that past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
It was just out of bounds. All right, so third down and 11. Snap is back. He's going to pump fake to his back. Now he's going to throw it deep, and the Bulldogs are there. Oh, he goes up and gets it. Good job and a big pickup for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers.
That's Gutierrez. Just running a seam down the middle, a go route. Watkins is on him. Armendariz broke off of his guy, and you thought one of them's going to go up there and get that. But Gutierrez went up in the air. He skied up in the air and brought that down. Great catch by him.
So a big pickup for the Hilltoppers. They're on the Bulldog side of things at the 48-yard line, down to 20 seconds. Snap is back, kind of fake the handoff. Now hand it off to Gutierrez around this way, and he is fast. A lot of room. He makes a man miss. Can the Bulldogs get to him? They will not. Touchdown for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers.
Yeah, they finally got him, right? Been getting it in his hands all day, and the Bulldogs have been able to contain him. But that time, a ball on the right hash, and he came back to the left, and he had a lot of green out there. We had a Bulldog there, but he made him miss, and it was to the end zone from there. Nobody was catching him.
So with 8 seconds left, the score now 50-13 as the Hilltoppers able to get that touchdown on a little bit of a reverse play to their speedster. They'll line up and go for the PAT here as the left-footed kicker ready to go. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up. And the kick looked good, and it was good. So with 8 seconds to go in the third quarter, the score 50-14 in favor of Artesia.
From morning runs to playing with grandkids, taking part in activities brings great joy to our lives, but it can also come with injuries. And for those in physically demanding jobs, the daily grind can wear on muscles, bones, and joints and lead to acute and long-term disorders. If you're suffering from an orthopedic injury, let our Artesia General Hospital specialists help. The sooner you address the root cause, the sooner you'll be back to living life in motion. Learn more at artesiageneral.com/orthopedics.
Welcome back to Bulldog Bowl here. The Los Alamos Hilltoppers score for the second time today on 4 plays to win 80 yards. 48-yard touchdown run by number 14, Gutierrez. The kick was good by Cowan. And so the score now is Artesia 50, the Hilltoppers 14 with 8 seconds left in the third quarter.
Kick is coming on. It's a high pop fly kick, and we're going to catch it, not call. Always going to turn and throw it backwards to Seiss. He's got blockers in front of him. Tries to get around the corner, but a great open field hold on and tackle by number 22. So the Bulldogs with a little trickery there. They knew that could be a play coming, so they had set that up on purpose.
Yeah, we saw that last year in the opening of, I think, one of the playoff games. I don't remember which one, maybe the semi against Valley, I think it was. But Seiss went for a touchdown that time. But great job by Cowan. Stayed home over there. Was able to wrap him up. Couldn't get him down. He got help to come get him down, but great job by him to stay home.
All right, so more new players out there. There was a penalty on the play.
Wow.
And I don't know what is going on.
Oh, no, it's into the quarter.
Oh, into the quarter. Let's take a break. We'll be back. 50-14, Artesia.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
All right, welcome back here to Bulldog Bowl. We have a new quarterback in, sophomore Derek Warren, number 16. He's got the A formation look. To his left is Para. And they haven't given the go-ahead yet here as we ended the quarter. And I guess the time had started, and we hadn't started play yet. So they'll reset it at 12. Okay, here we go. 12 minutes here to go in the ball game. Bulldogs lead 50-14. Warren takes a look over the defense. Snap is back, a little bit low. He's looking to throw it. He steps into a throw. It's going to be a little bit behind and wide of the intended receiver. Incomplete.
Trying to get a Jack Byers right slot. He just ran an out route and threw it high. Warren did. Boy, kind of settled on him. And a little worried as the linebacker was back there, but he overthrew him too.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion as a new set of receivers come into the ball game. Warren will come over and get the play. Trot back out.
Now they've been switching sophomore quarterbacks, so we may see Hodling after Warren this time.
Could. Yeah, when they've done it, they've also, I think, done a full, series each, but we'll see what happens. All right, Warren with the A formation look. He brings a man in motion, going to pitch it to him. It's number 34 looking to get around that corner. He cuts back into traffic, and they'll stack him up with about a yard gain.
Jet Whitmire, number 34, getting that handoff for a little pitch from the quarterback. Goes around that, trying to go around the right side, but the Hilltoppers played that well. Kyler Young, the first one there, the senior, 6'2", 225-pound middle linebacker, making the play.
All right, so Warren back into the huddle with a 3rd down and 9 now for the Bulldogs as they've got it on the far hash going from the south to the north. Trips to the near side, Parra to the left of Warren in the backfield. The wide receiver to the far side. No safeties deep here for the Hilltoppers. They're going to bring a bunch of blitzers, man coverage. He's going to throw it complete, and that's going to be just short. Nope. I think he got to the 1st down marker. It's going to be very close. Yep, 1st down and 10 for Artesia.
Jet Fuentes lined up on the inside of that trips, runs an out route. The other two just kind of cleared out for him. His defender's trailing him. Runs, quarterback rolls to his left, hits him. So good job, pitch and catch there by Warren to Fuentes.
Pair of sophomores, and now we see Kel Hodling coming in to play quarterback. He will be in the shotgun with Parra to his left. And A formation look. Kel Hodling takes the snap, turns, hands it off. And they were right there, Robbie, on Parra, nowhere to go. 3 Hilltoppers.
Yeah, that's 55 and 16, which I've called their numbers and names all day. Kyler Young and Jackson Blair. Wow, as soon as he got the handoff, they were right there in his face and made the tackle for loss.
So a 5-yard loss. It'll be 2nd down and 15 now for the Bulldogs with 9:25 and counting to go here in the ball game. 50-14 the score, 36-point lead for Artesia. Bulldogs break the huddle. Parra to the right, Hodling in the backfield. A formation look. Kale looks over the defense. Snap is back. They bring 5 guys again. Kale steps into it, throws it over here, complete to Lopez, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards. It'll be 3rd down, and I had good forward momentum there, so pick up about 9.
Yeah, good job by Hodling. He looked to his right to freeze everybody, then came back to the left automatically. Good throw, good catch over here by Lopez, so good pickup for the Bulldogs.
It'll be 3rd down and 6 for Artesia with 8:44 and counting to go in the ball game as they break the huddle with an empty backfield. Kale will be back there by himself. He's got trips to the wide side, twin to the near side, a slot and a wide out. Hodling looks over the defense, and he's got a man uncovered. He's way back, I'll put it that way. They bring the blitz. Kale gets away, and he'll throw it. It's caught by the running back, number 34. He's got the 1st down and more. He's to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20. Runs it over his own man. Still moving down the field. Finally tackled just outside the 10-yard line.
That's Jet Whitmire that caught that coming across the field. First of all, Hodling did a great job because they brought 2 blitzers. They were not picked up. They're right in his face. He held it as long as he could, threw it over the middle. Jet reaches out, catches it, and just showed his athleticism all the way down the field.
Yeah, he showed that speed. I said running back, but you're right. He was playing slot on the back on the left side. He goes across the field. That was by design. It was a screen. And Kale was able to somehow get it over the top of the rushers. And now Warren back in. So it looks like they're trading every 3 plays. Derek in the backfield with Parra to his left. A formation look, snap. He's going to throw it, a little slot over to Beauregard. He catches it at the 11. He'll get inside the 10-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
Yeah, nowhere to go there. Great job by the Hilltoppers, and I'm going to get his name in there. Archuleta, number 2, in on that play, along with Cohen and Gutierrez. So good coverage there by the Hilltoppers.
That'll bring up a 2nd down and 9 for Artesia. They put him right at the 10. I thought he might have got inside. He must have stepped out of bounds. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 at the 10-yard line. We can get a 1st down without a touchdown. Warren back into the huddle, gives a play to the offense, talks to a couple of his receivers. And he was talking to number 80 for the Bulldogs. All right, and now we're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Moppin. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. 6:52 to go in the ballgame, 50-14, Artesia with the lead.
Fall flowers are in at Sun Country Home and Garden Center in Artesia. Mums, pansies, flowering kale, and more, providing color over the winter into spring. Did you know that fall is a great time to plant cold, sturdy trees and shrubs? The cooler weather makes transplanting less stressful for the plant, and they'll grow great in the spring. Take advantage of the September special. 15% off in-stock perennials, shrubs, roses, and trees. Junipers and pines are 40% off. Sun Country Home and Garden Center, 2707 South 1st Street in Artesia.
The Artesia Bulldogs take their first timeout of the ballgame, I think. I don't think we took a timeout anytime in the first half. But they're back out on the field ready to go as the Hilltoppers come out of their huddle off their sideline. Derek Warren, the quarterback. He's got Parra to his right, pair of sophomores. Quarterback and running back. 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line. Snap is back, and it's run the speed option. Derek turns it inside. He makes, there's a face mask, I think. Good hard run. They got his face mask twice. But I don't see a penalty, so it's going to be close to the first down.
Good decision by Derek as they took the pitch on that option away. So he just turned up the field, and one guy got a hold of him, spun out of that before number 52, Quintana, wrapped him up. We do have a scoring update, a final, Joby. So the 5A bracket gets narrowed a little bit more as Deming defeats Goddard 33-0.
So they will face Roswell next week with the Deming Wildcats. They'll be coming back to this side of the state. Hodling back in at quarterback, snap back, turn, hand it off to Parra. Nowhere to go. Boy, offensive line. I mean, the entire defensive line was on top of Parra in the backfield.
Yeah, and Jackson Blair came unblocked, and it looked like he was waiting for Hodling to hand it off to Parra before he made the tackle, because as soon as he did, then he wrapped him up.
All right, so it'll be 4th down and about 3 from the 3-yard line. So we can get a first down. And we lost 2 on the play as Hodling has Parra to his left. A formation look. Kale looks at the defense. Snap is back, looking to throw the ball. He's going to throw it to Parra, and he will get in for the touchdown. Artesia, 56-14.
So the line did a great job there, but I saw Stephen Williams, number 53, through that key block to be able to get him into the end zone. But again, you got to know Hodling's going, come on, guys. I come in and it's 3rd or 4th down and it's long and you're putting all this pressure on me, but he answered twice.
So he gets a touchdown pass. Good job there by Parra going up the ladder to get it. It had to be thrown a little high. He had to get it over the defensive front that was in front of him. But a great job by Parra to go up and get it, and then he basically goes in untouched. And as you said, the offensive line and Williams, one of those making that key block. So basically our sophomores out on the field right now. They get a touchdown. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So 57-14, Artesia with the lead. We'll be back after this timeout.
Hi, this is Social Norman. DWI is socially unacceptable. Nearly all drivers feel it's unacceptable to drink and drive. The best advice for one who hits the bottle? Let somebody else hit the throttle. Plan in advance for a safe ride home. DWI, it'll cost you. Heed the warnings. You could lose your job, lose your car, you could go to jail. Stay out of the slammer, don't get hammered. Never drink then drive. This message brought to you by the Eddy County DWI program.
This touchdown summary brought to you by Perry Connor at Artesia Ford Sales. You'll score a winning deal when you visit with Perry at Artesia Ford. Artesia Bulldogs took 9 plays to go 70 yards. 4-yard touchdown pass from Hodling to Parra. The kick was good. Artesia Bulldogs 57. The Los Alamos Hilltoppers 14 with 5:33 left in the game.
All right, Jacob Parrish on to do the kicking. Puts the ball right on the X, middle of the field. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs, the seeding hasn't been done yet, Robbie, but they win the district championship. Well, they won it Tuesday night at Goddard, but they finish out the season undefeated in district. Here's the kick. Talk about the girls here in just a minute. Drives him back to the 6-yard line. Is that Gutierrez back there? Yes, it is. He's got that speed. Gets around the first Bulldog. Coming up, and now he's going to reverse field, makes a man miss. 38 on the other side is going to give a go at him and kind of trips him up a little bit. And then he's going to be spin out of a tackle, still on the sideline, but he stepped out of bounds. He was going to go down the sideline.
That's what we were talking about before this. Gutierrez hasn't come off the field today that we know of. He's been offense, defense, special teams. He's had a long touchdown run. And I guarantee you after that run, he caught it on the left, came all the way to the right, went all the way back to the left, and he's taking a break on the sideline right now because that was a good return by him. McDonald forced him out of bounds finally for the Bulldogs.
Well, the young man has just played his heart out, and
Yeah.
you can see, I mean, they're down 57-14. He's still giving it every ounce of his ability. So congratulations to that young man for great, and really to the Hilltoppers all. None of them, to me, look like they've quit an ounce. They're playing extremely hard every single play, and that's great. That shows a lot to their integrity as football players.
Well, and this is the deepest they've gone in the playoffs, at least since 2000, I think maybe ever, that they've gone in the playoffs. So they've had a tremendous season this year. They're going to wind up 9-3, but they're in the quarterfinal of the playoffs. So it's a great season for the Hilltoppers.
All right, the Hilltoppers offense is on the field as they're going to have a slot and a wide out on either side. Running back to the left of Evan Huss, the quarterback. Snap is back. Bulldogs bring 5. Throws out, caught by number 9. He slips trying to turn upfield, but he will. I think he got the first down.
Stidham over there. Yeah, sorry.
I was just going to say, well, he didn't, because where he slipped, they got him down at for the 9-yard pickup.
Yes, that's Stidham on the out route. Good catch by him, and he tried to plant and go upfield, which I don't know if he would have been able to because McDonald was coming over. He was right there to make the tackle.
We have a lot of new players in the secondary and the linebackers, and maybe even up on the line for the Bulldogs. So a lot of Bulldogs getting to play today. Snap is back. Evan Huss looking to throw to that left side. Now he's going to throw it deep. He's got a man wide open. Had to slow way down to get to it. Can the Bulldogs keep him out of the end zone? They do at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, broken coverage by the Bulldogs obviously is Cowan. He may give a stop and go because he did pump it. Evan House did.
Yeah.
Froze him, and then he took off down the field. He had to wait on that ball forever. That would have been an easy touchdown.
Yeah, the Bulldogs were able to catch up and make the tackle because of the underthrow, and it was a long throw by Evan Huss. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, I should say. And number 10 will get around that corner. And, whoa, somebody came in and laid a lick on him after a pickup of about 3.
Yeah, that's number 35 for the Bulldogs. Hayden Hardgrove from the linebacker position, just flowing really well. When he turned up the field, he was there to meet him. Perfect form tackle by him.
2nd down and goal from the 7-yard line. 3:05 and counting. Evan Huss in the backfield by himself. He's going to roll to the right side. He's got a man bearing down on him, and he will not let go. That's a tackle for a huge loss.
Axel Hartley looked like he was shot out of a cannon. He came on the left side of that offensive line and came back there. And, boy, Evan House, he's been tough to get down all day. But Hartley got a hold of him. There was no doubt in that sack, which is brought to you. When it's time for new truck, don't get sacked. Get a great deal from Raul Rodriguez, our Artesia Ford Sales.
Evan Huss, empty backfield, 3rd and goal from the 21-yard line. He's going to turn, and throw it over the middle, and that's going to be behind his intended receiver. So it'll be 4th and goal from the Bulldog 21 with 2:21 and counting here in the ball game.
So again, Los Alamos comes here to the Bulldog Bowl today, having a great season. They were district runner-up because Valley beat them 26-23 in a great football game. But the Los Alamos Hilltoppers, just great effort today. They got a lot of guys going both ways. Very successful season for them. And obviously, the Artesia Bulldogs will be moving on to the semifinal game as they've taken care of business again here today, Joby.
All right, so Evan Huss in the shotgun by himself. He's going to bring number 16 to the backfield with him. Trips to the far side. One receiver to the near side. Snap is back. He looks to the left. Now he's looking back to the right. Bulldog's in his face. He's going to scramble away from him to the right side. And then he's hit hard as he throws it away. And bringing the heat was number 14 and number 36.
Yeah, that's Hartley and Martinez. Joseph Martinez says Evan House tried to tell Gutierrez to go to the end zone. Our secondary wouldn't let him. They had such great coverage on him and jammed him. And, boy, he tried to throw that ball away, and he had his arm up there, and both of those Bulldogs hit him.
So it'll be a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs. They get the ball back at their own 21, and let's see which quarterback. Looks like it's going to be Derek Warren talking to Coach Maupin there on the sideline. Going to get the play, 1:03 and counting, as the clock hasn't stopped and won't unless there's a timeout taken. So the Bulldogs get at least one more play. Will we just go victory formation, or we're going to let the clock run down? 12, 11, 10 on the play clock. Now they'll break the huddle. It will be the victory formation, so the Bulldogs will take the snap. It'll be the final snap of the ball game, I believe. And it's going to be a delay. Well, he jumped off sides. What are they going to call here? Oh, well, what are they doing?
I don't know.
I don't.
They called the game.
Okay.
So it's all right.
Yeah, okay, so the ball game with 19 seconds and counting is over. The Artesia Bulldogs win 57-14. Robbie, we'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back, have the final stats, and talk about the game. Stay right here, Bulldog fans.
Home healthcare is healthcare in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at www.jjhc.org.
Welcome back here to Bulldog Bowl. The Artesia Bulldogs win 57-14 and advance in the 2023 playoffs. We'll play Gator Vista next week. We've got Josh Howard with the stats.
All right, these are your final stats for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. They had 10 first downs, 102 yards rushing on 22 attempts, 150 yards receiving on 13 receptions for 150 passing yards. They were 13 for 31. They had 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 0 fumbles lost, 9 penalties on the day for 88 yards, 3 for 14 on third down conversions, 2 for 5 on fourth down conversions. For the Bulldogs, 22 first downs, 20 rushes for 145 yards, 22 receptions for 371 yards. That's 371 passing yards, 22 of 32 on the day, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. 7 penalties for 69 yards, 6 of 10 on third down conversions, and 2 of 3 on fourth down conversion. The stat leaders for today for the Hilltoppers, passing was Evan Hoos, 13 for 31, 150 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Receiving for the Hilltoppers, he had Gutierrez, 4 for 67 and a touchdown. Garcia, 3 for 25. Blair, 5 for 19. Jorgensen, 1 for 4. And then you had Alvarez, 1 for -10. Receiving, leading the way for the Hilltoppers was Cowan, 3 for 79 yards and 1 touchdown. Gutierrez had 1 for 33. Stidham, 3 for 23 yards. Jorgensen, 1 for 8. Garcia, 3 for 6. And Blair, 2 for 1. For the Bulldogs, your stat leaders rushing was Caceres, 7 for 93. Galindo had 5 rushes for 46 yards and a touchdown. Warren was 2 for 8, and Duran was 1 for 1. Passing, leading the way was Estrada, 13 completions on 20 attempts, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. Kel Holling was 3 for 3 for 53 yards and a touchdown. Wesson was 1 for 1 for 31 yards. Caceres, 2 for 4 for 26 and a touchdown. And then Warren was 3 for 4 for 11 yards. Receiving for the Bulldogs was Caceres, 5 receptions, 101 yards and a touchdown. Galindo had 2 receptions for 77 yards. Jet Whitmire had 3 receptions for 55. Ethan Kahn, 3 for 37 and 1 touchdown. Jack Byers had 1 reception and 31 yards. Trent Eglin, 2 for 25 and a touchdown. Matthew Seiss, 1 for 23 and a touchdown. Duran, 1 for 7. Hardman, 1 for 6. Bryce Parra, 1 for 4. Diego Lopez, 1 for 4. Beauregard, 1 for 1. And Jet Fuentes, 1 for 9 yards for the Bulldogs. Defensively, again, for the Bulldogs, Diego Wesson had a great game, 4.5 tackles, 1 sack. Josiah Rodriguez had an interception, returned for a touchdown. Finley Rascon had an interception and returned it for 22 yards. So again, just a great day for the Bulldogs. A lot of people got in. I think we had 12 receivers that caught a pass, so spreading the ball around, a lot of touchdowns, good for our young guys to get in and get in the stat book.
I agree, Josh, and thank you for those. We're going to take one more break. When we come back, we'll have the final thoughts here on the win. Robbie and I will. So stay tuned here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. We'll be back.
Check it out. Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
It's Red Tag bonus time at Guy Chevrolet in downtown Artesia. Take advantage of a $500 Red Tag bonus on popular 2023 and 2024 Chevy models like Silverado 1500 and Equinox. Hurry, offer ends December 4th. Together, let's drive during the Red Tag sale at Guy Chevrolet in downtown Artesia.
Locally owned will get you in gear, and that's because you've known us for years at Big O. Big O Tires.
Fall into savings and get from $120 to $140 in rebate savings on 4 select in-stock Bridgestone or Firestone tires with installation purchase. Now until December 10th. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Not valid with other offers. Excludes Bridgestone Blizzak tires. Disposal fees and shop fees extra where permitted. Void where prohibited. See rebate form for terms and conditions. Additional retailer offer advertised within is independent from the manufacturer's offer.
Your savings will blossom with share certificates at Artesia Credit Union. Earn 5.5% APY with a minimum $10,000 deposit, 12-month term. This offer is for new deposits only and is federally insured by NCUA. Help your savings blossom with a 5.5% interest rate at Artesia Credit Union. Membership is open to all residents of New Mexico. To learn more, stop by Artesia Credit Union at 210 North 5th Street in Artesia or visit artesiacu.org.
Pressure Services, LLC in Artesia, New Mexico has immediate openings for experienced vacuum truck, kill truck, and hydrovac operators. Operators must hold a Class A CDL, at least 2 years of experience, and all positions require a clean driving record and must be able to pass a DOT drug and alcohol screening. Pressure Services offers great pay with IRA benefits and employer contribution towards health benefits. Please apply in person at 2702 North Freeman in Artesia, New Mexico. Equal opportunity employer.
Forest Tire, mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Hi Artesia, Cambria here from your local KFC and Taco Bell. Being a mom of 2 boys, I know the struggle after a long day of trying to get dinner on the table. So let us take that off your to-do list. Come by and try our 10-piece feast. A 10-piece dark special with mashed potatoes, gravy, creamy coleslaw, 5 buttermilk biscuits, and a half-gallon beverage bucket of your choice for only $31.99. We will also now honor our competitors' coupons at our location. Yes, that's right. Save your gas from driving across town and bring their coupons to our store. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog, and we hope to see you soon at your local Artesia KFC Taco Bell.
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need them most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla español.
It's Red Tag bonus time at Guy Chevrolet in downtown Artesia. Take advantage of a $500 Red Tag bonus on popular 2023 and 2024 Chevy models like Silverado 1500 and Equinox. Hurry, offer ends December 4th. Together, let's drive during the Red Tag sale at Guy Chevrolet in downtown Artesia.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here at Bulldog Bowl, and the Artesia Bulldogs end up winning. Just tuned in, you missed a good game as Artesia wins big over Los Alamos Hilltoppers and advances in the 2023 playoffs to the semifinal round, which will be next week right here at Bulldog Bowl at 1 o'clock, taking on Piedra Vista.
Great showing for the Bulldogs today. The Hilltoppers come in 9-2 on the year. Bulldogs 9-1 as we didn't play last week with the number 2 seed. And so the Hilltoppers come in and they played well. Joby first quarter, they held the Bulldogs. They came out, ran a formation we'd never seen. They obviously were setting up something there, and Hilltoppers played that well, shut it down. We were able to convert that fake punt. They kept that drive going, but Hilltoppers did well and played well in here today. But the Artesia Bulldogs is tough when you give up over 500 yards of offense to win a ball game. We held them to under 200. Bulldogs had over 500. That's what they do. And then our defense played extremely well. They've got some great athletes over on the offensive side of the ball, and we shut them down pretty good. They got a couple of breakaways on us with Gutierrez and the great catch by Cowan there at the goal line. But other than that, able to contain them. So that's why the Bulldogs are moving on today.
So the Bulldogs will play again next Saturday right here at Bulldog Bowl, taking on the Piedra Vista Panthers. We played them last year up in Farmington for the state championship, and that's why they owe us. They are the 3 seed, so it'll be 2-3. And then the lone upset through the playoffs was earlier today at the same time as us, but they finished before we did, as Deming came over to Roswell in the Wool Bowl and played the Goddard Rockets and ended up defeating them 33-0, which is a little bit of a surprise. I kind of thought Deming could win that game. I didn't know they'd be able to shut them out, but a big win for Deming. So they'll be back in Roswell next either Friday night or Saturday to take on the number 1 seed Roswell Coyotes.
Yeah, and for the fans out there, PV coming in this year, you say, well, what do they have? Well, Valley defeated Los Alamos 26-23 to win that district, and then PV beat Valley in the early game, that last week, the first game of the playoffs, 30-6. So they handled them pretty well according to the score. So you got a PV team coming in here that matches up pretty well. It's better than the district championship Los Alamos was in.
Right.
So PV coming in with a pretty good team next week.
All right, the other thing we want to mention is next week starts the 2023 playoffs and state championship playoffs for volleyball. They have not done the seeding yet, but the anticipation is that the Artesia Lady Bulldogs will be the 1 seed, and that means that they will play next Thursday up in Rio Rancho at the Rio Rancho Convention Center, I think is what they call it now, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They no longer do the pool play, so it's kind of like a pass game or a bye, as the 4A will be playing at 10, and then they'll be taking on a winner of one of those games at 4 there, and we will be up there for that. We cannot bring it to you with video, but we'll be up there audio only on KSVPTV.com and KSVP Radio, Facebook, and YouTube as well, and we're both going to get to go call that game.
Yeah, excited to go up there and watch the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. They got a great chance to win a state championship this year. Of course, everything has to fall into place. It's always tough to do, but the Lady Bulldogs have a really good chance to do well this year.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. They go undefeated in district. They win the District 4 for a state championship, and now go up there, should be as the number 1 seed. All right, Robbie, on behalf of Gene Dow, our producer Jeffrey Bradley, and our other camera folks, and of course our statistician Josh Howard, and my partner Robbie Ballou, this is Joby Hodling saying I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week as the playoffs continue. Artesia Lady Bulldogs and the Artesia Bulldog football team. Have a great Saturday.
That concludes this presentation of sports on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP. Sports on KSVP AM and FM is presented by Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia General Hospital, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Police Department, Big O Tires, Bob Reed Pest Control, Buckhorn Productions, LLC, Business Notions, Kane Electric Supply, Central Valley Electric, Cisco Equipment, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, Dooley's Auto Sales, Edge Safety, ENMU Portales and ENMU Roswell, Faith Baptist Church, Forest Tire, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block of Artesia, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Hawker & Sons, J&J Home Care, JS Ward, KFC of Artesia, La Fonda, Lois Oliver Real Estate, Maupin & Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Pepsi, Pressure Services LLC, Primary Residential Mortgage, Richland Motors, Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway Enchanted Lands, Roswell Seed Company, Smile Expressions, Southwest Printers, Sun Country Garden Center, Tate Branch of Artesia, Turpening & Sons Mortuary, Trustmark Roofing, University of New Mexico, Wilbanks Trucking, Sandy Stockton, and State Farm of Artesia. Thanks for tuning into this presentation of sports on KSVP AM and FM. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
Long time.